How's everybody doing tonight?
Tonight.
Better now that I'm not working.
Yeah, same. The
Got my.
things that I had to do today should not be talked about.
Okay. You say so.
Really a CIA agent.
Well, no, it's in the sense that I had to do something like parse a Unix timestamp into a proprietary cron string, which was
Those are
fun.
words.
Yeah. Don't worry about it too much.
I'm not.
I know.
Oh.
All right. So, last session, you all ventured out from the jovial confines of the city of Prontera. You had undertaken a contract to meet with one Jocko Birdsong at his dig site shortly to the north of Prontera. Upon arriving at the dig site, he informed you that spiders had blocked their progress the moment they had found something of archaeological note. That being a expansive underground ruin, which you have been exploring. The ruin, infested by spiders, has you moving carefully around spider webs and spiders themselves, as you have found spiders that seem content to merely walk back and forth, much to your befuddlement.
They don't even hurt that bad when they hit you. I don't know what everybody's so worried about dodging them for. I mean, come on.
You've only been hit by a red one, I should point out.
I thought I got hit by a yellow one too.
No, you got hit by a red one. If you got hit by a yellow one, you would know it.
Wow. Been hit by two red ones.
Yep.
But that's good to know.
So, without any further ado, and this is where we left off. You had bested the previous room. Haneke jumped down a hole and also played fetch.
Mm.
And Nag was a smarty pants. But now,
One up
we're in
here.
this room. No, you know what to do with magenta boxes by now, Korgath.
Are you sure? I don't. I'm colorblind.
Mm.
F-Forks are colorblind.
That could be a thing.
No,
It's
they're
not,
not.
but it could be. Alright, and we gotta do turns.
Should zoom this out just a little bit. There we go. Put that over there. Are we rolling?
Yep, roll it again.
Oh,
Because
God.
I haven't figured out persistent tokens yet, so we'll just deal with it.
Mine did not roll. I put my token on the map. I'll have to select my token
Select
and then
your
roll.
token. Yep.
That was a 22. This is going to be like a 6. Okay, okay. I can handle that. That's not terrible.
Okay. Counting. Everybody except Leah.
25,
I'm letting it warm up a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like if I give it a second,
Gotta warm up those digital dice.
this is the one. Boom.
So is it jumping action, bonus action? I forget.
So the player's handbook does not specify whether jumping is an action or if it's part of your movement. Last session, I kind of made a snap judgment that it would be an action to make a jump.
Okay.
That is going to stand for now.
Okay.
So it's saying that I attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens
You have to
Alright,
have
selected.
Haneke selected.
Oh my goodness, game, really?
Yeah.
Aha,
There you
not
are.
D4.
Now I can do that. Alright. So, in front of you, you see 3 narrow corridors, about 10 foot wide each of them. Looking on the cave sides, you see little holes with which the spiders are merrily crawling along from left to right out of a pretty good fix of where each spider is.
How tall are the rocks? Can we tell?
The rocks go all the way to the ceiling.
Okay. So like the rocks down the hallways go. What about the ones in the middle of the? Can we see those, or is it too dark?
You can see those. You can see everything in front of you.
They go all the way up to the ceiling too.
Yes.
Okay. This reminds me of Battletoads, the game for Super Nintendo.
Frogger, more like, really. You at the end of the hallway, you see the cave kind of open up into a black abyss. You can't quite see into.
I loved Battletoads. It was one of my favorite games.
I'll have a Battletoads section just for you, Korgath.
I mean, I like the fighting part of Battletoads, where like you hit somebody 3 times, and like on the 3rd time, your fist got super big, and you like knocked them off the screen.
You magically grew a football helmet, had something.
Yeah,
Yes.
and like it was a great. I wish they'd redo Battletoads. I would buy a PS4 just to play it.
Anyone
I don't know.
remember the movement rate of these things?
Do you?
The blue ones do like 45.
I think the yellow is 15, blue is
You
30.
get to go first.
The red
homie.
ones were the super.
Oh no,
I
Lucy
like-
goes first.
I think the blue ones move 30.
Go, bird girl.
Yellow ones are 15.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it is Lucy's turn.
I'm just 25.
You have 25.
Yep.
You can still take
No.
the dash action to move another 25 if you want to.
You get the spider. You're looking right at a spider. What are you doing?
Committing suicide. I don't know.
I'm tired of being an Arakoa that can't fly.
Oh, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll stay up there then.
All right. Nag.
Let's see.
Birds only get 25 movement?
On the
Measure.
ground, yeah.
Yep.
I've clipped her wings for this dungeon, and I kind of feel bad about it at this point.
I don't.
Oh, no, that's fine. So the bird is only like 4 feet tall.
You're only 4 feet tall?
Yeah, Arakoa aren't very big.
Are they not?
I have been imagining you larger.
I've been like 6 foot easy. What I've been thinking. Let me
Yeah,
go.
they're like small people.
About 5 feet.
Taller
About
than me, though.
Yeah, you're like super short.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Yeah. 25.
Standing right there. Let's look at your
Oh.
passive perception. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's pretty high.
you see at the entry point, at the point right next to you.
Oh.
Whereas as you were going up the hallway, a lot of the holes on the side were just like really small, just barely spider-sized. This one is noticeably bigger, and you can in fact see a bit of a path beyond it. However, the opening looks a bit too small for somebody of your size category to fit through.
Hey, Rupert, there's a little hole up here I think you can fit in. There might be something behind it. I don't know.
Yes, something that could kill me.
I will.
I'm not one to crawl into dark, scary, tiny
Actually,
holes.
hold on.
Throw a light in there.
1 second. I have my snake. I know he can't fly, but he can slither,
Sure.
and I would like him to slither in. Check it out.
Okay, he goes on
I-
your turn, so
Yeah.
let's put something down on the board for him. He is going to be...
Let me see if that token
That
or
is,
that,
that is wholly inappropriate, but we'll go with that.
character sheet. Does he have a? Okay. He can only move 10 feet.
Okay.
When flies 50, but his ground speed is 10.
Yeah, same issue that Lucy has. The air is just too
Yeah.
down here.
Yep, that's fine.
Do you send him 10 feet down?
Yeah. So 10 feet in.
Alright, so
See what he
squeezes in.
sees.
He sees... sees the hallway, like, it's a small-sized hallway that extends down quite a bit and kind of dead ends. He can maybe see the beginnings of pathways to the north and to the south at the end of the hallway.
Is there like a is there like a spider hole also, like where I assume like a spider would go down, or
At the end of the hallway, yes.
okay, so all the way down. Yeah. Okay. There's a pretty long hallway over here.
Do you want me to go down it?
Yeah, but you're gonna want to. Looks like the spiders also go all the way down, so you'll want to like follow one down.
You can achieve that. You can ready a dash action.
Well, he goes
Sounds
after the
very
spiders.
dangerous.
Something the brave Rupert Puddlefoot would do, I think.
You know what? I think you are right. I could write a song about this someday. Rupert Puddlefoot in the tiny dark hole. That sounds familiar, though.
Alright, is that it, Nag?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Smiley.
Did we lose our pirate friend?
Sorry, I'm here. One second. Skip me.
Okay. Haneke?
You're welcome.
There's no way for anyone to like crawl down there. Is there?
You'd have to be small size to slip into that little opening.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn in my sonic ball, and dash through.
Actually, I take that back. So the PHB has rules about medium-sized creatures squeezing into spaces.
Just move slower.
You move a lot slower, but take half your movement to
I'm-
squeeze
I'm-
through.
I'll wait for Rupert.
I'm medium. I'm okay. I can do it. I got it, guys.
It's a big snake, though.
You know, sacrificing movement speed down a hallway, you know a spider's gonna go down. That seems smart.
They're not that bad.
Mm-hmm. The red ones aren't.
Yeah,
I
not
take my
worried.
last meat pie and I put it on the square in front of me there,
Okay.
on the tile. Maybe it'll work this time, but I would
How
like
fast
to
are these
just,
blue ones?
And we think
Yeah.
45?
We think 30.
Alright.
The red ones moves the fastest.
So there is now a. There we go.
So you set the meat pie down right in front of you?
She did. So there is now a pie
Okay, that's good to know.
in front of Haneke's space. Is that it, Haneke?
Yeah, I'll ready a dash.
Ready a dash. What's the trigger?
If Rupert takes damage.
If Rupert takes damage.
Oh
okay.
boy.
Korgath.
I'm ready again once he's done.
Is it an action to pick up that meat pie
You can pick up the meat pie as part of your movement.
as I walk by? Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Those spiders are difficult terrain. Gotta remember that. Or those webs
Oh,
are.
yeah. So 50. 55. I mean, I would move on it to 50 though, and move off of whatever. I'm just gonna take off running. Fuck it. I'll cook up that meat pie as we go and just eat it while I'm running, because I needed a snack. 15, 20,
I spit a loogie in that.
So I don't care. 35, 40. I took the, let's see, 30 was the right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I'm going to 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10. Gosh damn it. I might just have to risk it, guys. I'm just getting tired of this bullshit. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, I can't make it across the entire room in one turn.
I'm just going to stop, go right there and stop. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm almost at full health, and we can. I've still got some hit dice left.
Alright, Smiley, it's your turn.
Alright.
So since I used the dash action, I couldn't bonus jump when I got to the end there.
No.
5,
Or
10,
jump.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
I mean, you can do
70.
2 dash actions. I think you can
75.
make it.
Yeah.
The spider webs are difficult terrain.
I think he makes it no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
it's
fast as fuck, boy.
rogue stuff. Rogue stuff, yeah, you can just zoom up there.
Can I say, hurry up, you slowpoke! Can I
Absolutely.
see that next room? What's in there?
You can. So you, Korkath and Archimedes, you just see Smiley just hauling ass. You see those spider webs in front of you that usually slow the movement. He just kind of keeps on going. His truck's right through it and gets to the other side. And he's like, hurry
Could
up.
Could I have taken a hit at that one that I'm diagonal to?
Yeah, I mean, if you had an action,
No, I don't. I used the dash. Never mind.
so you can't. Looking into the next room, Smiley, you see a black abyss. It seems to go down an indeterminate number of feet. Connected to the opening in front of you is a large, sturdy spider web that you figure could carry the weight of 6 people.
Oh no!
How convenient.
I mean, I really don't know what they're worried about. All they gotta do is watch where they fucking step. These aren't that bad. I mean, we came all the way out here for this bullshit.
So spiders are going to move forward. So this guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That guy's going to go there.
How much did he move?
He moved 30 feet to the right. This guy is going to move 30 feet to the right, all the way to the end. You see him burrow into a hole, and you see another spider come out of the hole on the left.
Oh.
Same story here. This guy gets to the end, goes to the left. This guy makes it over here. This guy goes back over there. All the way up there. It's like clockwork. You see all the spiders get to the end, you see a new one take their place.
As that one moves in front of me, can I take an attack of opportunity on it as it moves by me?
Yeah.
That'd be my reaction. I'm going to, because I'm not raging. I'm just going to swing at it because I'm tired of not being able to hit anything. It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah. You miss. Yeah, you don't so much miss as your weapon collides off of its incredibly thick carapace and
What
does
the-
nothing.
These spiders aren't real. I hit the ground.
The yellow ones at the top seem to be moving in sync with one another and wind up in the same configuration that you saw them start with. Rupert,
These yellow ones didn't even move.
they did.
You did.
I didn't see it. I was trying to hit that
I
other
mean-
one. They didn't even move.
You're gonna make DJ waste
No,
30
I'm
seconds
not.
to move each one. What a
Yeah.
dick, that Korgath.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm gonna... Oh, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna, as I run by, I'm gonna dash, and as I run by and squeeze through here, it's 2, He moves.
Can you
They
make
move
it that
30 or
far?
25. Do they move
30.
30 or 25? Oh, I thought they was 25.
You could wait till it goes by.
He can't because that other one's gonna move before him again.
You can wait. Right.
I can right
Here.
here. Yeah, that's not gonna go. I'll wait here, and I want to try something. I'll cast minor. Wait a minute. No, that's my. I have to dash to get there. I asked Nag, can you cast minor illusion at this spot and make it look like a solid wall?
Nope.
Well, shit.
Oh, that's funny. Nope.
I shall wait. I do not think I can get far enough before this thing will eat me, so I shall wait here and then go down the dark, dirty hole of doom.
If I don't hit that hard, you'll be fine.
Archimedes.
Don't be such a baby.
I'm gonna go.
Leave it to Nag to find the side exit.
Mm-hmm. Gotta
I'm
be
gonna dash
treasure or
and go
something
to the
down
other
there,
side of the web.
right?
That's my turn.
Really? You're gonna stop right there in front of him?
What is that thing? Where did that come from?
That was there.
Oh,
So
okay.
the spider that... it was a previous spider.
Okay.
Okay. Nag. Your familiar is a little bit down this hole.
Did anything happen to his familiar when the spider ran over it? Or is that a
did
different spider?
Not run over it. That was a different spider. These
Oh.
guys should be 30 feet apart, honestly.
Oh. Lots of damn spiders down there. Can't wait for this. This is gonna be glorious. Whose turn is it? Nag's?
Is it?
He's thinking. Yeah, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to put spiders. All right. That makes it more complicated. If there's a spider exactly 30 feet and it's just gonna move from there to there. Actually, they leave every 30 feet instead of every 45.
Yep, they're every 30.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm sorry.
These ones are 45.
That's absolutely my bad. Yeah, you're right. It's 45.
That's right.
Yeah. I like the conviction with which you hit your keyboard.
I was going to die otherwise.
Yeah, I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah, that was
It'll be glorious. It'll be the
There we
best
go.
thing ever.
All right.
So, that's
How fast can a medium creature move down here?
so to squeeze through a space, you suffer from half movement speed.
Okay. And is it just this little thing right here that's small, or is the
whole
entire
hallway.
tunnel small?
The whole hallway
Whole
is
hallway.
pretty caved in. Pretty
Okay.
small.
So I'll move half speed the whole way. All right. So I'm gonna pick up my snake on my way through,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna dash, and I'll move up right here, because then, yeah, okay.
I thought I was exploring the dirty hole.
2 is safer.
Sounds like you've been explored enough dirty holes in here, dude.
No, only clean ones. I do have standards, unlike other people I know.
Alright, is that it, Nag?
Me,
Yep.
dog,
We're
girl,
on
bird.
Haneke again. You witnessed Korgath pick up your pie and eat it on his dash down the hallway.
Vengeance will be mine.
Gotta keep. I gotta eat a lot, okay? I gotta keep this physique up. Takes a lot.
Let's see.
A lot in, a lot out.
I will dash 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God!
I'd like to take a bonus action.
What's that?
Oh.
I'd like to use Action Surge and attempt to trip Korgat.
Okay. Let's see. Trip.
I'm just making my list. I'm gonna be checking it twice. You laid a fucking meat pie on the ground. What did you expect when the big green guy ran past it?
Looks like that's a
my
Battle
spider
Master
trap.
thing. You're gonna have to refresh me on how to do that.
Oh boy. Let's
Let me
see.
find it here, Bandito. class.
It's strength, athletics, or dexterity.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can roll your trip.
Do I have to roll anything?
I think it's a save,
Just
isn't it?
it's a strength saving throw.
Well, you go first.
No, it's just an attack.
Oh. Well, does she have to roll to even hit me?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think with
I mean, you
trip
can't just
attack,
magically trip me.
yeah, with trip attack, it's like a battle master action, right? So you have to hit his AC, and then he makes a
Oh,
save
okay.
versus it.
Sure.
That hits, and I
Yeah.
have to make a strength save.
You can choose not to do the damage.
I choose not to do the damage.
Um,
Oh
She
boy,
has-
hold on. I actually
Yeah.
have it.
You have you got a save in there. Can't be more than at this
No,
level.
it's really not that big. I think it's 13.
should be
I'm
around.
just gonna like raise my foot up and watch your foot go under
I'll
mine. Like,
double check really quick. for
what
you.
the hell?
That would be my turn. I'll let you know what the actual save was in a second.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Korgoth makes it. It's hard to have a 15 save in anything.
Yeah,
Level
right.
3.
Yeah.
So we'll just move on to
Oh,
Korgoth.
it's actually 8 plus 5 plus my strength mod, so
Jesus.
yeah.
Plus 5, so
Or
13.
8 plus my proficiency bonus, so just 8 plus 5, yeah, it would be 13. Sorry.
So we made it.
Next time.
Was there a spider under my feet? What's going on?
Totally. It was right
Okay.
there. I saved your life.
Okay, thank you. That meat pie was very good too. Thanks. I was
I'm
getting
just
hungry.
gonna keep staring at him.
And it is now your turn, and you are not prone, thankfully.
Part of me wants to reach over and try to scratch behind your ears,
Don't.
but I'm gonna go. Like, okay, well, watch out for spiders. 5,
Salute.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. Smiley.
Man, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're probably just chilling and waiting for the group to show up.
Toss your rock down the hole that lights up.
Do I have one? I guess I'll throw that.
You gonna say the magic word first?
Light.
Up. Light on. It was light on, I think.
Light on.
There was a please in there.
Light,
Please.
please on. Please light on.
There we go. So the rock that you were using as a torch, it lights up, and you just flop it in. I missed that. What was that? No, we're losing him. I'm...
I'm gonna take this.
Robots?
Testing. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Rupert Puddlefoot.
Coming
I'm
through loud
down,
and
I'm
clear,
leaving.
Puddlefoot.
No,
I'm no longer a robot.
Rupert fixed Discord. All hell, Puddlefoot. Sing us a song. about
Robot
it.
Puddlefoot.
Did it.
Yes.
Well, Lucy went up to the wrong channel.
I cannot move her, I don't believe. Nope, I can just move channels. Lucy, come back!
Meanwhile, she's just like, oh.
Meanwhile,
She's like, fuck it, I'm going back to play Overwatch.
Welcome back.
Better.
Yeah, that's better.
Man, those meat pies are so delicious.
Alright.
Trying
So,
to make sure it wasn't messed up for them too. That's why I wanted to wait a second to see.
Whew, I needed a snack.
you cast your lit rock down onto the spider webs. You see it tumble off of the sturdy spider web that was in front of you, and then it hits another sturdy spider web, and another sturdy spider web. and it tumbles across multiple of them before it just lands at the bottom. Many, many, many feet down. You can just barely see a twinkle.
It's at least 8-10 feet deep.
How many Korgoths is that? 1.5?
Some.
Okay.
Hey, Dory. Get up.
Alright. So we're gonna do the spider movement thing. As they all move forward in and out of their holes. And then these fine gentlemen. Like that. This guy.
I'm back.
30. So the spiders in your row are moving. You got one coming up behind you. You can see it.
Yeah.
And then this spider collides with Haneke on its way through there.
Oh no!
And deals...
She gave me a meat pie one
Whoa,
time.
shit. Deals 15 damage
Ow.
as it collides with you.
They don't hurt, he says.
Yeah.
Are you unconscious?
No.
Oh.
It's very badly burned.
What? They don't hit that hard. You shouldn't have tried to trip me. You should use that action surge to get that ass on moving. Karma.
It seemed important at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 7 HP left. That's cool. Good way to start
At least you're still up.
the inevitable boss fight. It's fine.
We can
So-
take a short rest before the boss fight.
Nah, I've got second wind. I'm invincible. Don't worry.
So whenever you saw the red spiders collide with Korgoth, the red spiders had a pretty low profile and tried to sweep the legs out from under him. The blue spiders have a higher profile and it more or less just kind of trampled you as it went past. The yellow spiders look even bigger than the blue ones.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of getting that out there. Alright.
Haneke is not very observant.
Yellow spiders also move forward. Alright.
Like, big
Rupert.
enough they can run my ass over?
Yeah, those yellow spiders look mean as shit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
I
try
mean-
to hit one of the motherfuckers when they move by.
Oh, it tried to move. You can make your attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do it.
Where's my cheat? I won't hit him, but fuck it.
Yeah, you miss.
Damn. Could that been tried to trip one of them up, maybe? Still would have missed if I tried to knock their legs out from under 'em?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm going reckless at the spider. It's pissing me off.
And we're on Rupert.
Okay, I will move 1, 2, and I'll stop here wisely. And I will use my bonus action to inspire Nag with a limerick that I have written over the last couple hours. I once knew a snake man named Nag who carried a talking book in his bag. He never did sleep and it gave me the creeps, but his spells are full of swag.
Incredible.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, thank you. I have to say, this is by far the least interesting hole I have ever explored.
If he could see, Colossus's eyes rolling right now. Korgoth's eyes rolling.
You see Giaco's eyes roll. All 3 of them. He's not even in here.
Next eyes don't roll. He loved it. That was great.
Is that it, Rupert?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alright. Archimedes?
There was nothing across this ridge, right? Just a bottomless pit.
There was spiderweb walkways.
Across?
I think we ought to wait for our other two companions before we go further.
Probably.
Maybe we'll just take a short rest then while we wait.
What do you mean, cross?
Yeah, can we cross? Does it look like we can cross?
Yeah, it looks like those webs will support your weight.
I'll wait for everybody else.
Okay. Nag, you have a you have a halfling and a spider behind you.
Woohoo! 5, 10, 15, dash, 5, 10, 15.
Anarchy?
Thanks, Pudfu. I appreciate the words.
You call him Pud Fu?
Yes,
I've-
Pudfu. The book I was reading said that people like nicknames, and they're often shortened versions of their real names. So I came up with it. Pudfu. It's a great nickname, right?
Does he know Kung Fu, Pud Fu?
We'll come up with a better one, but I have thought of a problem now that I am in the hole. How are we going to get out of the hole?
Semantics.
I don't like this one bit.
Don't you have Misty Step?
No, I do not. Do you?
I do.
Well, this is disappointing.
But you have Minor Illusion, and he doesn't, so it balances out.
Minor illusion is infinitely cooler. You are correct.
Oh my god, I love this party so much. We're on Hanaki.
Guess I'll just truck my way across here.
Do you have Spider Walk?
Spider walk?
Or no, I'm sorry, Pudfu.
No.
I don't know if I want to respond to that.
Not that I know of. Maybe it's been in me all along. Is this Ultra Instinct?
Just chilling up there waiting for the party, Hanaki.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Korgath, same.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, take a load off,
Smiley, same.
wait on Snake Man. He's my buddy. I don't care about the little guy that much, but I like the Snake guy pretty good so far. I know him.
Same. Fuck you too!
Yeah, I'm just thinking in my mind. You don't hear it. I'm not saying this out loud. You don't know where
How
me
do you
and
know I can't read minds?
Alright.
I am a magician after all.
So the
Thought
spider
you
gets to the
were
end of the
here.
hallway and burrows into a small spider-sized hole. The one right in front of you, Rupert, trucks on forward, catching up with your sneaky friend. This guy does his thing. Alright, and that should be good. Rupert!
I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dash 5.
As you come up right on the butt of this spider, catching up with it.
Where'd they go?
You just saw them disappear into the hole that that Nag called out.
You got any more meat pies, Haneke?
No.
No.
Archimedes chilling? Nag?
Doing bird stuff.
1, 2, 3. See anything?
You can see from that angle. You can see a normal sized. It kind of opens back up to a normal sized path to the north, and you can see sort of still a small path to the south that ends abruptly, and you see a treasure chest.
Aha!
Yeah, that worked out so well for us the last time we opened one.
I will dash in 5. And you said this is normal height?
Yep.
Okay. That will move here. Does that like allow me to see any more, or is this is everything?
That's it.
Okay. And
Oh, well, yeah, you can see the rest of the way to the north. You see it curves back to the west.
Maybe they'll find a chest full of meat
Huh.
pies. That would be cool.
What is it? Is it just a bonus action to like investigate something, or
It is a full
is it
action to
full action?
investigate.
Okay, I will. I'll just wait here then.
Okay. Assuming you're chilling, Haneke, Korgath, and Smiley.
Yeah.
Yarr.
Alright. Spiders update.
I found something, Rupert.
I will be there shortly. Get it?
Well, I'm gonna look over while I'm waiting. I'm gonna look over at the pirate and be like, why do you? How long have you had to put up with him?
It's been a couple of months now.
Sorry.
You get used to it.
Seems like a wonderful traveling companion. I don't know what Smiley's whining about. Rupert?
Alright, we're gonna do this number again. 10, 15, 20, 25, -5. This is where they, like, go burrow in?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll just hold up here and let him
Can you move
do his
diagonal
thing.
and not? Can you move diagonal and not get to it? Get hit?
Can I?
You're small, so actually you can squeeze through his square and get to one of the diagonals.
Haha!
You're welcome.
I am here! It's another chest! I heard tale of Mr. Smiley opening one of these and setting off a trap.
Yes.
Perhaps we should investigate before we open it.
My thoughts. Well,
Perhaps you should investigate is what I really meant.
And speaking of which, it is Nag's turn.
all right. I investigate the chest for and things.
So, Rupert, you see like
Nag sees beyond the veil.
you see like Sherlock style just calculations and like integrals going off in front of Nag. And Nag, you are 100% confident that this chest is not trapped.
He sees the Matrix.
And
I touch the matrix button that says open.
alright, the chest opens up. You see several items piled inside.
Ooh.
You see 4 things.
Okay.
You see one sort of sharp-looking rock, which you recognize as a Titanite shard. You see one tough-looking rock, which you may have encountered before, but it is an alunium shard. You find a minor healing pack.
Minor. It's like 64 plus 12.
What? You find a broken off piece of the charm that you've been carrying around. The last third of it, in fact.
Can I put the 3 together?
Yep. Upon putting the 3 of them together, they seem to lock together into place. The fragments that they were once in seem to mend themselves. And it now looks like an entire complete charm. You see an emblem of a shield on top of it, and behind the shield as sort of a backdrop, you see a spider web. You don't know what the charm's effects are right off the bat, but you figure a identify spell, or perhaps sitting with it for a long rest, may reveal its function.
Sweet. I pocket it.
Alright.
I saw that!
And assuming the people
Wasn't trying to hide it.
up there are still chilling,
I think they're dead. I think we should just go on. I don't think they're coming back.
You might be right.
You think we ought to just go on down the hall?
Cut our losses.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of the weakest links anyway. We're the power group of the group.
Smiley will high five you.
I'll hold my hand up as high as I can.
Oh, Smiley will jump awkwardly.
I'll kind of bring it back down a little bit.
pirates can't jump. Alright,
Thought it was
Rupert.
just one.
What all did we find in there? That looked like
Yeah.
a charm. I have one of those.
Yes, I show it to him, but I don't let him have it.
Impressive.
Yes,
I
I
figure
will
out
see if
what
I
it
can.
does.
Yes, I think if I study it this evening for our reward, clearing out
Indeed.
here, I'll
Grand
figure it out.
reward. What else
Uh,
was in there? I saw was that a medical kit of some sort?
Yes, are you good with those?
No, because I never get hurt. I would never need one of those. Perhaps
Okay.
we should give it to one of the ones that tends to take more damage in battle.
Good call. And then one of these rocks and one of these.
Titanite and aluminum,
Ooh.
respectively.
Interesting.
Do you fancy either of these?
I mean, I can't say I would be. The alunium would definitely be nice, would make me harder to hit, but perhaps we should wait and converse with the rest of the party.
Works for me. I'll just pocket everything. I think there might be a way out north. Looks like it might loop around.
Yes, I shall lead the way. Can we see down here?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and we'll dash 5, 10, look around the corner before I go any further.
There we go.
Yeah! 15, 20, 25. And I call out, "Hail, friends!" Can I see them? Is there a hole that I can see?
You see
Torghast's feet?
You see the ramp kind of ends towards the end there, goes up, and then you see like a tiny little chute that you would have an easy time fitting through, leading back out.
Okay.
But they could definitely hear you if you called out.
"Hail, friends! Do not leave us behind. We yet live and have found great treasure."
Oh no, they're ghosts! Run! Oh god! Ah!
And assuming Bird is still chilling, we're on Nag. Which,
Alright.
you're not really in any danger, so I'm going to turn off turn order. You guys can just kind of shuffle your way out.
5, 10,
Just move. Just move all the
15.
way out.
Yeah.
Y'all
So-
are out.
As
Yeah,
I
the-
squeeze out of the hole, I cast minor illusion to create like fireworks as I pop out.
I clap excitedly.
Nag,
Oh, you like that magic trick, eh, young lass? There's more where that came from.
Did you find some meat pies in there?
Nag, you look like you're gonna have to work all of your slithering muscles to get through that.
Okay.
I'll
You can do it.
walk over and help Nag. I'll pull Nag out.
You see, like,
You see my like snake arm come out, and
Yeah,
I'm
just reach in and grab.
like slapping the side of the wall, like trying to like get through.
I'll help, buddy. On three. Oh!
Ugh.
There's
Sorry,
an
Rupert.
audible pop.
No worries. As for your question, Green Giant, we found better than meat pies. We found a Titanite shard, a aluminium shard, and we were able to complete the charm.
What Titanite and what was the other one again?
The one that you put in your armor that I can't pronounce today.
Do I look like I wear armor?
No, you don't, but it looks like you take damage. Perhaps this medical kit might be useful for you.
Whatever.
I just hold out the Titanite for Korgath, and then I hold out the aluminum for whoever grabs it first.
Spotty grabs it.
And then I hold out a healing pack, and I just kind of shrug and look at the 3 people who tend to end up in melee.
I mean, I don't care. Who
I
wants to
pat
heal
my
that?
own that I have.
you have healer's tools,
Oh.
right? And those are different than a minor healing pack. A minor healing pack
That's like
is
a
just,
heal potion.
it's a
give me
reflavored
that
healing
pack.
potion.
Gimme.
Okay.
Yeah, she can have that. I'll take the Titanite. I have 2
Alright.
pieces now, so it's
And
go.
I will see if I can figure out this evening, while you all do your lazy sleeping thing, what this charm does.
Do we want to take 5? Or could we have taken a short rest while we were waiting on them?
You could have, but
I mean, I don't need to roll hit dice, but some people...
maybe the other people do too. So if you want to take 5 here and watch the hypnotic movement of the spiders, feel free. As they
I'm going to keep trying to hit them as they go by.
you continue to be unsuccessful.
That's fine. I'm still trying.
All right. Reset my spells.
I can do a song of rest if you all wish.
Yes, please.
I don't sing, Piano Man.
Fine.
I don't care.
Then I will try to come up with a poem or something instead. Heal, little wolf girl. Heal, for you are injured. This is not working out the way I hoped. See,
Just sing.
I'm used to. Now it's too late. You've ruined it. You've ruined the moment. I don't do poems. I do limericks.
I'd go ahead and just start eating random objects out of the healer's kit.
Out of the healer's tools?
Yeah, the one that I just received.
Oh, the one that you just received.
Yeah.
You start eating them. Yeah.
You're gonna use your healing potion now instead of your hit dice? Jesus!
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. So you
I-
eat some
I
pleasant
don't
tasting
think
berries.
that was the best use of that.
You sort of feel some soothing effects come over you as somehow the abrasions you got from being tackled hurt a little less.
Delicious.
So, where to now?
Well, in front of you stretches the spider web in the very dark cavern.
I guess start to go across.
You can go first.
You've got
Sure.
wings.
I'm light as a bird.
You've got hollow
I mean, I
bones.
can't fly here.
Did we get anything from that Song of Rest?
Not if you were full hit points. And
I'm not.
No, we didn't because you ruined it. So you don't get anything.
That's fine. I'm too off full hit points. I'm not that worried about it.
Did you spend a hit die?
I did not.
No.
It only does something if you spend a hit die.
Oh,
Hmm.
No, you ate our only healing potion. No.
it's delicious. Don't worry.
Not worried about me. I'm worried about the other people.
I guess I'm gonna take my light and I want to kind of toss it forward to see how far I can get.
Okay. You toss it a good ways. We'll say that you get a 30-60 range on that, so you get about 45 feet down there. The spider web kind of descends downwards towards the center of the cavern. Surprisingly, you don't see any movement, and also the tops of these spider webs, they seem smooth and not sticky. In fact, it seems like you would have normal movement moving on these platforms.
That's convenient.
very silly of the spiders to do, really.
And I kind of like want to like step out and kind of like touch a leg on one and kind of test it.
I'll just jump out on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it feels like solid
Or I
ground.
see her in the middle of the air and I back away immediately.
So when you
Does anything horrible happen to me?
no, when you land, it kind of surprises you, but it feels like really solid ground. Hardly any flexile tension into the spider web at all. This
I
doesn't
will
seem like any
Stamp
normal.
my feet with a stupid grin on my face.
So the spider web does not seem to give.
I'm gonna cautiously step out on it because I mean,
All right,
yeah, I'm big.
let the DM use the bathroom real quick. One sec.
So, how was everybody's day?
It was alright.
Long.
How was yours?
Mine was good. I was off today.
Hoff?
Yeah, I took off.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. Watched some movies, played some games.
Good deal.
Did a raid on WoW, so it was fun. Thinking about being a Zandalari druid. The next X-Pack.
So I think my favorite joke so far has been that Sylvanas has a nice army of chiropractors. Upright, undead, trolls, and orcs now.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, you guys filter your way onto the spider web. Korgath moves cautiously, but even the big guy himself doesn't seem to make the web sag any. You look around the extreme darkness that is this impossible chasm. See,
We have dark vision.
you do, but it's only
Is
to
that not
60
right?
feet, right?
Yeah.
So you see 60 feet of this impossible chasm. You, well, the people with dark vision, see all of these large structural spider webs start to congregate towards the center of the chasm.
Yeah, I added the on.
Okay. It's super dark. Ooh.
So assuming you guys...
I can't see shit. What do you
Yeah.
have to go?
You don't have dark vision?
No, I don't.
I use my stick.
Well, you have your torch. Some of you have your torches.
Yeah.
Some of you threw
Please
gonna-
light up.
I'm gonna sneak up behind the Arakoa, and I'm just gonna grab her and
I
go.
Here. There's no air. There's like hardly any air.
Just gonna grab Archie and scare her. Get there!
Did you just
Ha
assume
ha.
she lays eggs?
No, I just was trying to scare her because she
I
can't see in
really
the
don't.
dark.
I don't have chicken boobs. It's true.
What? I didn't try to grab your boobs. I tried to grab you on the shoulder. Arr!
Harassment. Where's HR?
Wow. All right, I'm not even fighting. I'm just gonna sit down and watch y'all kill the Spider Queen.
HR.
I got my 2 pieces of fight knife. I am done. Teammates are trying to trip me. Nobody appreciates me. Going back to the gladiator pits.
All right. So you guys keep on moving. There's
Slowly.
slowly and carefully.
Please,
There's only
please light turn on. I turn my light on, my stone light on.
yeah. You see the path in front of you continues to lead forward towards the convergence of all the webs.
Do we see any spiders?
You don't till you're
Oh,
about
guys, I think we're going the wrong way. There's no spiders down here.
till about
Was-
halfway to the congregation of webs. Make perception checks, all of you.
I don't see anything. I don't think this is the right way.
Mm-hmm.
That's +3, so 14.
Rupert's really distracted right now.
Rupert, you think we're going the wrong way? I do.
Oh, sorry, I was deep in thought, thinking of a new song.
So Haneke and Smiley, you
Yar.
catch something in your peripheral, above you.
Up there.
I throw the torch at it.
You throw the rock at it. Okay. 30, 60. So roll your d20 plus dex. You're not proficient in throw, so just d20 plus dex. At disadvantage, you miss.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. There goes my torch.
It'll come
but
back
you
down
you do get close enough to it to reveal it.
What is it?
So you see 6 glowing eyes staring down at you.
Sweet.
The rock illuminates for a few moments. Large, pulsating mandibles. This spider is absolutely gigantic. Moments after being illuminated, you hear an incredible skittering sound and starts to build. Then the figure above you drops down onto the congregation of webs and stands there. It lets out a loud cry, and its mandibles swipe at the webbing in front of it.
As it's doing this, can I grab my bear claw and start muttering,
Yes.
go into a rage? And I'll be like, finally, a real foe.
So, it swipes at the web in front of it once and twice, and then the webbing breaks. As the 6 of you plummet deeper into the chasm. However, you land softly on another set of spider webs.
Snakes don't fly.
What kind of snake
the
is that?
giant spider descends down upon you and takes position in front of the webs in which you are now standing. Alright, let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Damn it!
Being this close.
That was a nat 20 again. I fucked it up. Fuck my life. We are so good.
Where's my turnover? Alright, there we go. Oh man, now all of you are in here twice. That sucks. Okay.
Oh, we'll just have to go off the old one. That's fine. We'll just do the old one when I had a 12 and not a freaking 4.
Archimedes, Haneke, Nag, Rupert, Spider. And then we're gonna do that. Sort it. We're gonna have some. This is gonna happen right before Spider Queen. And 2 more for the annoying spiders. Okay. So you all have landed at random on this web. You can see where you can move. It is the white lines. You are surrounded by similar holes to the ones that you saw in the previous room. You also have a couple of annoying spiders buffeting you on either side. Spider Queen gets to go first, and it kind of rears back, revealing its giant mandibles. And it is going to web sling at one at Smiley and one at Nag.
Where's
Oh
my
boy.
epic boss music?
Nope.
Hey, Windows Defender Antivirus did not find any threats since your last summary. Thank you, Windows
Nice.
Defender Antivirus, for keeping me up to date on my computer.
So you managed to dodge out of the way of ensnaring webs that attempted to slow you down. We're on Archimedes.
I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity.
Oh,
Attack
I'm
the
sorry.
Grave.
I am so sorry. Yeah, the Spider Queen is not done yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, very sorry. So it's going to let out another loud skitter. And out of these holes, you see familiar spiders sort of poking their heads out, getting ready to move. So you've got a blue one there, you've got a red one there. We're gonna have a blue one there, and a blue one there. Alright, now we're on Archimedes.
What was the red one's movement?
Are we
45?
Like we can't move this way, right?
You can.
We can.
Is that on the Spider Queen?
Okay.
Yeah, you
The
just can't
next time
move.
she
You see
takes-
where those spiders are? You can't move.
Right, we can't move in here.
Right.
Okay.
Alright.
What's it mean? It has vulnerability. Does it take max damage?
Takes double damage. Okay, cool. Cursing it until the end of your next turn. Nice. Any movement, Archimedes?
Nope.
Is it only for the very next attack?
It's the next attack that hits it.
Okay.
Nag.
I'm going to bonus action hex the Spider Queen,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast it.
Alright, go for it. That's not enough. No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm then
Leave the
going.
best.
I mean, I can hit hard. Let's see. I will move. Oh, there's a red one there.
Yes.
I just wanted to
I
stand in
can
front of
move
a
this way.
boss and hit it repeatedly.
You're gonna be disappointed every single session, Collapse, if
And-
that's what you want.
And I will move here.
Okay. Smiley?
Whoa, hey, Nag, how's it going?
Hey,
I forget how annoying these annoying spiders are.
They're not very tough.
like touch them.
They explode. But they do a lot of damage, so you don't.
The
get
red
hit
ones don't do
by
a lot of
them.
damage. The blue ones are, yeah.
Alright.
The last time I
Smiley-
was tapped by an annoying spider, it hit me for 13 damage, so.
Smiley will stab the spider.
The annoying spider?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you kill it. Wait.
Oh, move up 5, 10, hit it, and then.
Maybe.
Opportunity.
Yeah, you kill it.
Okay, thank goodness. And then I'll move. Is this difficult terrain?
No.
5, 10. Wait. No.
Aw.
Just stay where you're at, homie. Don't move. Oh, hey, Miss Hey, you want a high five? I just hold up my hand. High five.
Can I reach it?
Yeah, I mean, I held it out like parallel to my shoulder.
Oh,
It's only like 7 foot off the ground.
yeah, Smiley will tiptoe and high five it. Yarr!
That's not how you high five. This is how you high five. Boom!
Rupert.
Ow.
Okay, I will scooch over this way. Let's see here.
You want a high five too, little man?
Huh? No, I don't want a high five from you. You didn't want to hear me sing. I will, let's see, viciously mock this spider.
Okay.
You look really annoying!
I get that a lot!
You should kill yourself.
That escalated quickly. Damn.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. He is not going to be very good at that. He's not going to be very good at anything except being annoying.
He takes
Nope.
one. Oh no, I used the double damage, didn't I?
No, because you
No, that's
double
only on
damage
the
in the
spider
queen.
Okay, yes. Wait, do you need me to roll damage?
No, I don't want you to roll damage.
Oh, okay. And then I'll use my bonus action to inspire someone.
I'm
Even though
sorry.
he, even though he didn't
want
want to hear me sing, I'm going to sing for him
sorry.
anyway. And I look at Korgath. Take these words into battle that you may slay this monstrosity. And I grab my fiddle and I burst out into song and I sing to him, let it go, you're not holding back anymore. Let it go, just swing your giant sword. You don't care what they're going to say. The battle rages on,
Oh my
but
god.
war never bothered you anyway.
Oh my god.
I might have
Enjoy.
So that's what, a D6 or D4?
It is a D6 currently.
1D6, and that's on any D20 roll, right?
Indeed.
How long does it last?
Let me look.
Pretty
An
much
hour? I
just
think it's an
battle
hour.
or an hour or something.
I shall find out from the players.
It lasts until you use it on this attack on your next turn, I'm sure.
I'm not gonna use it on my name. I'm gonna save that shit. I fought fucking spiders.
10 minutes is how long it lasts.
Okay, so it lasts 100 rounds.
Yes, it lasts. Well, yeah, it lasts a
Oh.
long time.
I fought spiders in the gladiator pit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna poison me if they hit me, so I'm gonna hold on to that.
That's true.
Alright, is that it, Rupert?
Wouldn't I know that, DJ?
Yeah, you figure, you know, you
DM's
actually
dead.
saw...
DM gone. Okay, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna.
Sorry. You fought spiders in the spider pit, and you know that some of them are poisonous. You notice that the bully spiders are the only ones that have poisoned you so far.
Actually, no spiders are poisonous.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Uh,
Yeah, well, we had to make some rolls, I think.
Yeah, they've done poison damage. They haven't applied the poisoned condition.
D&D is so wrong. They're venomous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I know. I'm gonna hold on to that probably in case I have to make a Constitution save or a Dex save.
Alright. And we're on Haneke.
So did we have an idea of how fast the green spiders move? It's
The
45.
blue ones are 30. We think the red ones are 45.
Something like that.
Move. Mhm. And I'm gonna swap the judgment stance for my action.
Okay.
And action surge.
Oh boy.
Go nuts. Yep.
Oh no!
Going to work. And I feel like I do too. So I basically go flying across the web.
So do you even actually use your action surge then? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a short rest while you all were in the thing because she used her action surge to trip me, but we took a short rest.
No,
So she
yeah.
back.
She used it, and then you saw her pull out her giant greatsword and try and give it a swing at this spider queen. Unfortunately, she didn't get the momentum up, and it kind of did a really glancing blow that didn't seem to do anything. And then she failed to actually compensate for the massive amount of inertia. And you see her struggling to regain control over the weapon.
My life is a lie.
Korgath.
Ugh. If I move right, oh, you can't see it because my marker's black. But if I'm in the tile to the left of Haneke, can I still hit the Spider Queen bitch?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Open my eyes, let go of my bear claw. My eyes are red, and my spirit guardians are out, and I'm swinging reckless at the Spider Queen, and I'm like, finally, a real fucking foe.
Alright. Oh, that's gonna do it.
And now my spirit guardians are attacking her too.
Yep. Okay. So,
26 damage?
13. Yeah, 26 damage. No, vulnerability.
oh
Vulnerability.
yeah, vulnerability. So yeah, 26 damage.
You're welcome.
So you see your weapon smack into this spider, and you actually find purchase in its giant carapace, and deal a rather astonishingly powerful blow to it, as it shudders all over from the force of the hit.
I'm just gonna be like, "Gah!" as I swing my sword down on it, screaming, rage screaming at it while I hit it.
All right. So spiders are gonna move. So these guys go all the way across and burrow into those holes from north to south. This guy is gonna move right up on Haneke. And This red guy moves 60 feet across, all the way to the other hole. And now it's the Spider Queen's turn. The Spider Queen fixes its attention on Korgath, one of its eyes on Korgath, and one of its eyes on Smiley.
What?
So
It has disadvantage on the attack against Smiley.
that was versus Korgath. That's not
It
gonna fucking
misses.
hit.
It has advantage on me.
Oh.
So both those first two would be against me, and it has disadvantage against Smiley
All right, so
Thanks.
because of my spirit guardians.
I'm trying to think.
However you want to do it, but it had advantage against me and it had disadvantage against Smiley.
We'll say that it definitely missed Smiley. And it hit you, Korgath.
It
Because
hit me with a crit?
yeah, it crits you. It didn't do any damage, but your feet get tangled up in webs, and your movement speed is halved until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And
Or-
it is going to summon more friends. So this time, you see a
Thanks.
couple yellow spiders poke out on the back line here. That one's going to go out like this. And we're going to have blue spiders going south to north. There. 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 And there. Okay. And one more. You see an annoying spider pop up. Alright. Archimedes.
I'm gonna do Sacred Flame at the annoying spider that's popped up.
Boy, I'm glad I took advantage of that channel divinity.
Mm-hmm. So
Nobody else did.
Dex save from the annoying spider. It makes it, actually. Look at that.
No, she was.
So it doesn't take any
I think
damage.
it's just rain. I think Sacred Flame's a rain spell attack.
No, it says the
Anyway.
target must
This is-
succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take
No, I
one-
never.
I don't
Oh,
know
but
why
she
it
rolled.
has-
Okay, it just rolls anyway. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why it has that on there. I have to figure out all this coding for this new sheets. That's my turn.
Alright. Nag. Things are looking
Okay.
kind of spidery.
They are. I am going to try and Eldritch Blast the big guy again.
Unfortunately, does not make it through that tough carapace.
Rolling great.
It's with these rolls tonight, party. Come on, party.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing work.
Well, then also, I will move.
Should move up one tile
I'll move.
or back one tile.
Move here. That is
I put.
my turn.
Well, I did what my ancestral did, just so you could refer to it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Smiley.
Yarr. Blue ones don't attack of opportunity, do they? 5,
No, they hit hella hard and move 30 feet.
50? Looks good. Smiley's gonna stab at the big spider.
Do it up.
It's time. I don't know where my rolling stuff went. There it is. Oh, I should also hex first. Will
Yep.
you let me? I forgot
Yes.
to declare it.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so it's
Curse.
a sneak attack, hex. I'm doing at least twice, right?
Well, we could just double them,
yes.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you can roll 2 die. Because of the crit.
and then sneak attack, then hex.
God!
Yeah, now we're talking.
15, 22.
Ouch. As your rapier finds a weak point in the carapace and slices right through, dealing substantial damage to the Spider Queen. Once again, you see it shudder in pain. Rupert?
Bonus action disengage.
Okay, I will cast Fairy Fire on the spider. So I need a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, big old spider like this, not all that great at dexterity.
That's what we're hoping for.
Nope.
He sure as hell didn't make that.
So it starts to light up.
Yeah,
What
and
the
I
hell?
obviously casted it way back here, so I didn't give it to the rest of my party.
Yes.
What the hell happened to Rupert? He turned country all of a sudden.
I'm going back to Lyric, you know? All right, I'm gonna move up right here.
No.
Okay. That seems to be fine. Because I don't know how fast the yeller ones move.
15.
I'll hold my last inspiration for the time being, but I have a good ditty worked up.
Oh, good.
I keep forgetting I have inspiration. I'll have to
Haneke,
remember.
you struggle to recover your weapon, and you finally regain control of it.
Do I?
You do. You don't have to keep making the check, you just get it back. You can't take an action.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I cannot attack on this round with the weapon.
No, you can't attack. You lost your action regaining control of it.
Yay!
Unless you just, like, drop it and change stances. I'd let you do that.
It's debating. That's how it was written anyway.
Yeah, you can drop it and switch stances.
I refuse.
Okay. So you recover your greatsword.
Yeah, I guess I can't really move without taking attack of opportunity, can I?
Upon looking at this Spider Queen,
It would have disadvantage against you if it does attack.
doesn't look like it's set up to make melee attacks. Like, you don't see anything that it would use to do that.
Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and give it the boost. And I'll wait. At the end of my turn.
So, Fairy Fire gives me advantage, so I don't have to swing Reckless, right?
Right.
If I was a Reckless, would that be advantage plus?
No.
Okay, whatever. I'm hitting it with my great sword again.
Okay. Roll. That's with advantage. You miss.
Ugh! Fuck it, I'm staying right where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not scared of little. I haven't done any damage to me. I'm not scared of the spiders. Fuck it.
Alright, so spider movement. So blue guy here is going to finish his path across there, colliding with Korgath and dealing
3 damage.
3. Oh, man.
See what I mean? These spiders don't fucking hurt. What's your problem?
It's the best of times, it's the worst of times. Alright.
Oh,
Guy's
it's
gonna go
great.
15 forward. You see this giant yellow spider kind of bearing down on you, Archimedes. These guys finish their journeys north to south, not really hitting anything, and this annoying spider is going to come up on Smiley.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh boy.
And bite at you.
Oh fuck.
Jesus! Dealing 6 damage.
You still rolled bad on the damage?
No, I gave them D2s for damage, but with a plus 5, so that they wouldn't shit on you on crits. Specifically for this scenario.
Thanks.
And now it's the Spider Queen's turn. It fixes an eye on... Your webs are off, Korgath. It's gonna fix an eye on Rupert and Nag this time. So this is at disadvantage.
No, it has it's regular because I did not hit it this time, so I have to hit on
true.
my turn.
Well, they both miss Rupert anyway.
Does it only last a turn?
It lasted, yeah, it only till I put it up there.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I just read it. Sorry.
So I have to keep hitting every time for them to keep giving disadvantage.
Yep. But that's fine. Rupert, you dodge it anyway. And this
Ah.
one's on Nag. What are you doing, Spider Queen? Why are you like this? This is supposed to be... Alright. That's fine. So it's missed with its web sling on both Rupert and Nag. It is going to summon some friends. So we're going to have a blue spider on the front line.
They're coming out of the walls!
And we're actually going to have a yellow spider on the opposite side start coming across.
Oh boy.
Couple blue spiders on the back line.
Because the queen has done 0 damage to anybody so far. It's just their fucking minions.
I think
Now
that's
you're
the
getting
point
it.
of the boss fight.
My ass is not going anywhere. I'm gonna park right in front of this bitch and just keep swinging.
Can I stand on top of him?
No, you're not small, so you can't squeeze into his space.
I put you on my shoulders. You want to
Yeah,
ride
I
on my
was just gonna-
shoulders? You want to ride on the
grab me.
shoulder?
Korgath, grab me and I'll grab my sword, and then you swing me while I swing this.
Okay, deal, dealio.
Swordception.
It'd be like that picture Lucy posted of when the barbarian and the druid get drunk.
Oh yeah.
When it's just a dude swinging a deer around and it's hitting everybody with its antlers.
You're not proficient in deer.
I'm
Sorry,
proficient
no,
in all
I think
martial
it was
weapons.
that you are not proficient in druid.
Yeah, I'm proficient in all martial weapons.
So you see a new configuration of spiders poke their heads out of the holes. You see another annoying spider join you on the webs. Now we're back up to 2 annoying spiders on the playing field. And we're on Archimedes.
I'm gonna move.
Probably a good idea. You should.
Are
No,
we
not
out?
there. Nope,
We
nope, nope.
I forgot about the blue ones. Let me go here. And I want to cast a spiritual weapon. And it's gonna look kind of like her shield, but with my awesome holy symbol instead.
Nice.
It's kind of the same thing, but a little twist on it. You know, with my Shukism. My
Nice.
2 wrapped black and white dragons on there.
Nice.
Awesome.
I approve.
That's awesome. Where did it land? Right there, almost?
Yeah, I actually want to put it like right at the annoying spider.
Right on top of it?
Yeah, or like right next to him. Yeah.
Okay, so like right there.
Yeah, I want to hit him with it.
Yep, that is a
I didn't
spell attack.
program this.
Melee spell attack.
Oh, you quit streaming D&D.
Oh yeah. You your shield kind of comes out and smashes the annoying spider. Sort of like stomping on it. It's kind of mush now. And is that it?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Nag.
Great, that one's gone. I will Eldritch Blast the big one. Hold on. Inspiration. The big one where you
Wait,
roll
how long
another
does-
d20.
How long does fairy fire last? It's you
I
can
believe
con-
it's
wait.
a minute. Yeah,
A
you
minute.
A minute? Oh, I have advantage already. Let's
Yeah.
try this. Aha!
There you go. That hits. You're doing it.
And then hold on.
Mm.
Yeah. That's 7, 16, 20, 25.
Ouch! As finally your Eldritch Blast finds purchase through the carapace, the Spider Queen staggers momentarily, looks disoriented and surprised at the amount of damage it's been done. Looks like it's still going though.
But like, how damaged does it look? I mean, I've fought in the pits. I know when somebody's on their last. Is it on its last leg?
No.
No. Can I attempt? I'm gonna attempt to make it my pet on my next turn.
I'm assuming that there's going to be movement involved here, Nag.
Oh, yes, yes. Actually, yes. Move here.
Okay.
Okay.
Right here, next turn for me.
Smiley.
I will Hexblade curse it, and then I will attack again.
Do it. You have
What is that
advantage.
thing on the wall? What is this thing right here? Is that like a spiritual weapon?
The shield?
It's my shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
just a
it
spiritual
your...
weapon.
Okay, okay. I need to change my color because black is not working right now. We'll go. Does anybody? Nope, nobody's.
Oh, use it.
Perfect.
What?
Do you
There
just
we go.
click on rapier?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to display the rules for Hexblade's curse, but it's not.
Hmm.
You'll just have to trust me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just clicked on it.
Well, that worked. Does that hit?
hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Good deal.
You also have advantage.
Oh, I'll try again. If
Yeah.
it's a 19, oh, so close. A 19 would have been a crit. So, I think it's that first one though. Was the
Yeah.
damage I rolled?
Yes.
Sneak attack and hex, and then that. So 14
Awesome. Okay.
damage.
So
And a step back.
you see the.
You don't want to be there either.
What?
Keep moving.
Where would I
Listen,
move?
listen to the snake man. He's smart.
Oh yeah. And oh god. And,
Woo! Woo!
All right.
there's too many spiders.
All right. So the Spider Queen, you land another really good stab at it. You're starting to see signs of its carapace breaking. It's oozing kind of purple blood. Rupert.
Okie dokie, let's see here. What do I have to do? I will viciously mock it.
Okay. What save is that again? Sorry.
That is a wisdom save, and I will say to it, looking a little rough there. Are you rethinking your life choices like you should be? Oh, she failed.
Hmm.
Ooh.
That's 4 psychic damage.
Oof.
Was
Spider.
that part of the mockery?
Yes. Oh, and look. I didn't even have to move. I'm in the perfect spot. It would appear. Rupert knows best, apparently.
Haneke.
That'll be my turn.
Spot right here is safe, yeah? Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Well, I mean,
You gonna swing
You
it?
have
Swing for the
to,
fences, girl.
Exactly. Oh well, I guess this is me.
Those meat pies were so good. You have advantage.
You know, I could actually sit here, couldn't I?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have
I
advantage
have advantage.
Yes. from fairy fire.
I'm gonna close my eyes and click this button. Crit! That's 30 damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and add
30.
a trip attack to it with my superiority.
How's it
dice.
30 damage?
I crit on a 19. Straight up, my weapon just does flat damage. It's actually 25. You do the 10? Yes, Tyler? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Which one? So 25 plus 5 is 30, yeah.
Yep.
She's gonna have to make a strength saving throw.
As you see it, your weapon collides with it. And this time, you nailed it. Your giant weapon smacks across the face of this giant spider, almost tearing it asunder.
Been saving this for this moment.
You see a giant wound open up. You actually cut off one of its mandibles, and it shrieks out in pain. It is not going to have to make a strength saving throw because it is larger than large. It is giant.
Actually, oh, it is. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a big spider.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take its mandible?
Don't you just double the dice on her crit?
The mandible. Her dice are weird for this.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. You're the GM.
The mandible lands on the strand next to you.
Yee! Trophy.
Are you good where you are?
I wanna.
You're fine.
I wanna say so. Yeah. You make me
Corgat.
second guess. Like I thought I was, but I'll second guess myself now.
I mean, I've still got advantage, so yeah, I'm swinging. Fuck it.
That's a hit. And that is 10 damage. Ouch. Spider Queen is now looking very angry and very not good.
Okay, so she'll have disadvantage on attacks against everybody but me, and I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay.
And on you, I think. She's got disadvantage on the first one, so I guess if she attacks someone else and then you'd be...
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh,
Spider stuff.
before I forget, actually, my bad.
What's
Since it doesn't really matter. There's my con save.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Not on advantage. I'll go ahead and turn that off. So.
It was an 8 plus.
There you go. Still made it.
Ooh.
Nice. Alright, so we're gonna have some movement. Have this annoying spider come up and annoy Korgath a bit.
Does not have advantage because I was not reckless. Well, that hits.
For
2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
This spider is going to move forward 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Like that. Collide with Korgath and deal 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, whatever.
10. This one's going to chill under the floating ethereal shield. 5, 10, 30, like that. You can occupy the same space, so let's just chill like that. 15. These guys, the blue guys in the center, go north, south to north. And this guy goes 5, 10, 15, like that. Alright, and that's all the spider movement. Alright. The Spider Queen rages and rears back with its remaining mandible. It makes a desperate flail outward. And you see it cuts the... Let me move layers. You see it cut the string at the back.
Oh, rip spiders.
Taking the spiders that were on it, they sort of fall down with it.
It's a good thing no one was back there.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
So,
I hate this boss.
I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
It's fine. If it's like Vault of Wardens, you spin back up a few seconds later.
You would have been fine.
I
I
Only
wasn't
to
going
find
to...
your healer's taking the aggro and is about to die anyway.
Yeah.
That's the walls are.
I wasn't going to instantly kill you on environmental hazard like that. Alright. So it's going to do that. It's going to cut the back line. So you now only have 3 webs to work with. It's going to do its web slingy thing. It's going to have disadvantage, like forever. On all the time, 100% disadvantage. So, let's do one on Smiley. 17?
Yep, that hits.
Wait, I shall cutting words it
Oh.
Ooh.
to reduce its damage with a song to distract the spider.
Can you
Okay.
reduce
Well,
its...
the web sling
hit?
doesn't do any damage.
It has
It's a ranged weapon attack.
It has disadvantage. On
I know, but the 17 still hits, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Barely.
reduce the 17 by 1d6.
Yes.
Okay.
So it could
Don't roll a
potentially miss. So I will sing to it, and I will say, this is a new one I just thought of. S P I D E R Spider Dance.
Oh my god.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends are ugly and so are you, and they're no friends of mine.
I wish it had just hit me.
I tried so hard, Tom.
No, it was great.
Oh, now I have to roll.
Yeah.
Not a 1. Oh,
So it goes down to
No,
15.
AC is 16.
So it misses. So you were successful in stopping the web sling from hitting Tom.
With the spider dance song.
I think what happened is the spider web was actually going to hit, and the pirate was like, "Fuck," and just like bent over, and it went over his head.
He's singing again, yar! And he like ducks to cover his ears. And a second web sling. This one's gonna be on the annoying little munchkin. At disadvantage. 8 does not hit. I know that much. And then it's gonna summon friends. Alright. So. That's. Come on, react. There we go. See a new yellow spider on this end. And you see a new yellow spider on this end going this way. See a blue spider coming up from the left. And you see a red spider threatening this way. And you see this whole right side get filled up with blue spiders. As the pace and frequency in which these guys come out seems to increase. Alright, Archimedes.
We said the red ones are bad juju, right?
They do the least amount of damage, but they run the fastest. Seems to be how they're working.
Is there a spider under my spiritual weapon?
There is a spider chilling under your spiritual weapon right now.
About to hit Haneke, right?
You won't be able to hit it. I've tried to hit
Can I
them
not
all.
hit it with my sword, right? Alright, I'm
You
with
can
my
try,
do
but you
anything.
can try, but you won't. Trust me. Trust Korgoth.
Oh, okay. And none of them I can do, right?
I haven't been able
So
to hit any
basically
of
they're
them. I've
invulnerable
tried-
spiders.
Well, I haven't tried to hit a yellow one. I've tried to hit a red and a blue one to no avail. I haven't tried to hit a yellow one, so you can try.
You've tried
But
to
the
hit the
odds-
other ones.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
you
tried.
did.
Did yeah? You can't hit it. Don't even fucking try. If I can hit it, nobody can.
Well, we're kind of fucked, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. They don't hurt. What's the big deal?
Alright, I'm gonna move 5,
Oh, fuck.
10, 15,
Nope.
20?
You can't
Yeah.
move there.
No, the
I
web's
can't
gone.
move one of
That
these.
web's-
You need to
that web
move
got
up.
cunt.
Move up by Nag to the other side of Nag. You can move.
How fast a red one?
Yeah.
Like
I'll move
60?
over here then.
And they might trip you because they're small.
Move there, and I guess since I guess I can only hit the Spider Queen, so I'll hit her with my spiritual weapon.
Isn't it just a
Bonus
bonus?
If I
action, you
cast
can
a
move it.
yeah, if I cast a cantrip, can I use a bonus action or no?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do
you
Sacred
can-
Flame at her.
You can
Can
use a normal spell and use a bonus action as long as that bonus action isn't a spell.
You can move your bonus. You can move your spiritual weapon on a bonus action.
Yeah, you just
Exactly.
move it, which isn't a spell.
Well, it can attack as a. It can attack
It attacks no matter what.
my bonus. No,
Yeah,
I have
I
to
guess-
use my.
Do you have to use the bonus?
I have to, as a bonus action, you can move it and repeat the attack. So yeah,
And
it has,
repeat it.
So it
yeah,
doesn't
it's a bonus
both.
action. Yeah.
To move it and attack, not move it and or attack.
Right, yeah.
Well, right, but I have to use my bonus to attack.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but
it
you can,
But you can
cast
still
a
cast a
spell.
normal
That is
spell.
free action. Yeah.
You can
You don't
cast a
cast a
spell,
cantrip.
then move it as a bonus action and attack your spiritual weapon both.
Okay.
It's
Let
moving?
me attack the Spider Queen then.
That's not gonna hit.
Awesome. Of course it doesn't. And then let me do, I guess, a Sacred Flame at her.
Okay.
She has to do a dex saving throw.
Do, do, do.
Yep.
So I do.
You didn't zilch that round.
Yippee!
Wow!
It happens.
Fun, guys.
It happens.
Wow, I didn't hit her once. Yeah, I only get one attack. You had two, though, and you didn't hit on either one.
That's
It
my life.
happens. Alright, so you good?
You good, Lucy?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what else you want me to do.
Eldritch Blast.
That's a hit.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Oof.
And then I will move.
Do we have advantage on the Spider Queen still?
As long as
Yeah.
Rupert's still concentrating on it, yeah.
Right,
He hasn't taken
alright.
damage or anything, so.
Does that apply to spell melee attacks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Spell attacks. Oh yeah,
Yep.
you could
That
have
doesn't apply.
rolled the spiritual weapon again.
That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Alright,
should
I will
probably-
move to here.
Okay.
Sure.
Smiley.
Arr.
Take it back.
I can
I'll
get
move
this
there.
to work this time.
Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, I figured it out. That's what I was trying to do. There. That's what's going on. Alright. So Smiley's gonna move up and stab it. 5. Oh, that was 10.
Do the
10.
stabby.
15. And then stab it.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah, do your advantage. Okay. The advantage hits. We'll take the first damage value.
Okay.
So then all your curse
Sneak
and your
attack,
sneak and all your good stuff. Oh yeah.
Hex. And curse.
Oof.
10.
Jeez.
16, 18.
25?
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Yarr!
How'd you get 25?
Wait.
5 piercing, 5 from hex.
That's 10.
Yeah, it counts to 7.
Oh, sorry, I added
18.
the second attack, my bad.
7, 14.
19. 19.
19.
Okay, that's better.
Sorry,
Um.
there's too many numbers.
All right. Spider Queen is at last starting to not look all that good. All right. That brings us to Rupert.
Okay, how far do the yellow ones move?
15.
15? Okay. And the blue ones we know move 30.
Yep, about to get smoked by that blue one.
Oh, I meant to move.
Well, I'm not
Move.
because I can squeeze through people. Oh no, crap. Because I can't share a space.
Nope.
No,
How fast do the red ones move?
60. All the way across.
They hurt the least, right?
Right,
Correct.
but they have a chance of knocking you down.
And the yeller ones only move. Oh man.
15, but they hurt the most, we assume.
Okay, so I can't. There's nowhere I can go. I'm going to get touched,
Kill that annoying spider, and then you can move into its space, and you'll
and then
be
get
touched by a red
trucked
one.
by the red one. Yeah.
It doesn't do it. They don't hurt. What's the big deal?
I shall pull my short sword out and stab at the annoying spider.
Do it.
I saw that in a movie once.
As easy as these spiders have been to kill, you do not manage to break its armor.
Well, that's disappointing. Ooh. Archie is in the correct spot. The only safe
I
spot
think
on
the
the
only
board.
one.
And I cannot share her space. That's dumb.
If you are just to the right of Nag, you should be okay.
Nope.
No, that's where the blue one's gonna end up.
It's all right. You're
I'm
doing
gonna
fine.
pivot, keep in this thing's threat range, and just move here.
That's what I was about to say. That looked okay.
Haneke. Things are getting kind of cramped where you are.
Yes, I noticed. She's still I still get to hit on advantage, right?
Yes, because Rupert has avoided taking any damage this fight so far.
Like a champ.
He's about to though.
I feel like gambling again. Might as well. No. Oh, sorry, on advantage. My
Advantage.
bad. Crit.
Ooh.
An 18 crits too.
Or sorry, no, not a crit, just 18.
Max,
That is
max damage.
Yeah, it's max
And I'll go
damage.
ahead and I'll use a menacing attack instead for my secondary superior dice. So.
Wisdom save. You have noticed this thing hasn't moved,
That's fine.
so
I don't need it to move. I need it to die.
okay. Wisdom save. 14.
Passed.
It is going to take that damage, though. It's going to take a lot of damage as it takes another giant hit from the greatsword. This one not doing quite as much damage as the last one, but for the first time you're seeing Haneke really land these solid blows with that giant hunk of metal she calls a sword.
Yo, con check, sweet. And
Or
I'm gonna
wall.
take one big step back, and I'll let that be that.
Alright, Korgath.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, you have advantage. You're not going to hit it.
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm not moving.
Alright, now it's time for some spider movement. Here we go. So this annoying
Oh,
spider.
no.
This annoying spider is going to go first. It's going to bite at Rupert, little munchkin that tried to hit it.
That's gonna hit.
For 6.
You have cutting words?
I used them all.
Oh no.
Alright, so let's move this guy 60 feet across. That one goes away. Then, get out of here, shield, get out of the way. 5, 10, 15. Red guy here goes all the way across this web, collides with Korgath and Rupert. So for Korgath, roll the dice, come on. 2 damage to Korgath and 4 damage to Rupert. Both of you do dexterity saves.
I have advantage.
Okay. You make it. You do not make it. You are prone, Rupert. Do a Constitution save to maintain concentration on Fairy Fire. You make it, so Fairy Fire is still going on.
Thank goodness.
But you are.
Would he have to make 2 because he got
Very
hit by
fire.
or two?
Strong.
Oh yeah. It's 2 because you took one from the annoying spider. So
Don't jinx it.
Yep. So you make it both times. So that's
Cool.
good. Let's see. Yellow guy here finishes its trip south and north. This guy goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Collides with Nag,
Ow.
dealing 10 damage.
I am good.
10, 15, 20. Blue guy finishes 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Alright, and these blue guys go south to north. This one collides with Tom. Smiley. Dealing 10 damage.
Oh god.
This one goes south to north and collides with Haneke. I'm sorry. I am so sorry,
Fuck,
Leah.
Can you seriously stop? Jesus, dude. So much damage.
Rolls ones when he's attacking the barbarian.
And
Apparently.
I get max damage every single time.
Well, one of them
I
was
mean,
a
it would've-
3. One of them was a 3.
It would have only been 7 damage for me. I don't know what you're complaining about. That's
No,
not
but
that
I'm
bad.
gonna add the 1. I'm just gonna. What's 1 HP? 16. Let's do it. Jeez. Man,
So
that
it's the
sucks.
Spider Queen's turn. It's going to fix its sights on, and it's not going to have disadvantage because those you didn't hit a Korgath. So
Nope.
We're going to do one on Archimedes and one on Nag. So this is for Archimedes. Nope. Gets Nag though.
Ooh.
Yep.
You have half movement speed until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And it's gonna summon up another pattern for you guys. This time the entire left side. North to south with blues. we're gonna have a blue coming from right to left on the topmost layer. We're gonna have a red going down the center. And let's have what looks good. It's got a budget of 1 blue. It's just gonna stick it right there, going south to north. Boy, oh boy, Archimedes. Things are getting pretty crowded.
Of course they are. I'm gonna hit her with my spiritual weapon.
Okay, it has advantage still.
Roll again.
You don't hit.
And then I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'll do a Sacred Flame at her.
Saving throw. Come on, roll 20, you can do this. Here we go. Looks like it makes it.
Damn.
Okay, can I move my spiritual weapon next to Korga?
Sure.
That'll be my turn.
And Nag, your movement speed is halved.
Okay. First, Eldritch Blast the boss. Big spider.
That's a hit. Oh, it has advantage. Roll in case you get a crit.
Oh, yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
like,
go.
you mean like that?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Alright, and then... So... 15, 20, 22.
Ouch.
Snake power!
Spider Queen is really not looking good at all.
I think she didn't look good to begin with.
Oh. Nice.
Let's see.
Zing!
That'll
Thanks,
go
Rupert.
Lady after my own heart.
there. There. Okay. There. That's gonna go there. That'll go there. That'll go there. Fuck.
Stay where you're at and make it like a man.
Don't think
You
there's.
can't. There's nowhere safe.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. No,
Well,
that
that's
won't
gonna blow
work.
up when it hits me anyway.
Well, they keep going. Fine. I guess I'll stay here.
Alright. Smiley.
Yar. Smiley will 5-foot step up next to him and full attack.
Are we in 3.5 all of a sudden?
Alright, with advantage? I think I got it right this time.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Good deal.
You
Man.
get sneak attack damage because of Korgoth.
Thank goodness, just stay there. Sneak
You
attack.
rolled an advantage on your sneak attack though.
Hex.
And your dex.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it
turn
would
it
do
off.
anything.
No, it isn't doing anything.
It isn't.
Okay.
Good deal. And then curse damage.
13, 19,
21?
21.
So close.
Take it, that. Oh, I should move. I should move somewhere safe.
There's no place safe.
There's.
10,
You will
You can't
get
move
hit
any
by
further
something.
back.
15.
You're better off taking the red one, I think.
The red one or the blue one?
Yeah, you don't want to be hit by yellow. You'll be hit by 2 yellows if you stand there. Or 1.
Nope,
Two.
2.
Well, they can't land on the same spot,
That's true.
so one of them won't be. It's still a yellow.
Should have taken the blue, but do
What
you?
does the yellow do? I forget.
They're
We
the
haven't
biggest
been
ones.
told.
shitload of
So we
damage.
assume that they do even more than the blue ones.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
All right,
There's
then I'll.
no safe space right now. You're gonna get
Yeah.
hit by
Just
something.
stay where you're at. Just stay where you were.
That's a bad
Oh,
spot. You'll get
here's
hit
a
by
blue.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's
stay there.
blue.
Just stay there. You're fine. They don't hurt. I don't know what you're concerned about. They fucking tickle.
Oh boy.
Haneke has a different opinion.
Well, he has the wrong one.
They spiders apparently like to eat wolves.
I guess so. It's the natural order of things.
Yeah.
It's more
Can't
of
be
a,
helped.
it's more of a
Snake
tackle.
beats spider. Spider beats wolf. Wolf doesn't
Tank
beat
beats
snake.
everything.
You find yourselves really hoping that Jocko is right and that the spiders disperse when the queen dies. As we move on to Rupert, you are prone.
Oh shit. Okay, I will stand up.
That's
And
half
I
your
forgot it. So that I rounded up or down.
movement. We're gonna round up for you, so you have 15
Okay, so
feet.
I have
movement.
15 feet.
Yeah.
We can't do much from here. I do have some throwing daggers that I could use. That I would normally juggle with, but I will use them in this case to throw at it because I can't really. Actually, I'm just gonna go for gold here. I will cast Dissonant Whispers on this giant spider.
There you go.
That is another Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, Queenie, what you got? Let's see. If you're feeling wise at this point in time. You're not.
That is a fail.
Does she move?
I don't think she can move, but this is my best damage I've got at the moment. 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh, getting so
Can we-
close.
Opportunity attack anyway?
Ooh.
I really wanted to load her with my mind. Unfortunately, that did not work out. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. So I'll just chill here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll chill here because the yellow one won't get to me.
Haneke?
I mean, I'm toast no matter what, so I just have to hope that you roll poorly. So might as well go for broke. Why not?
You have advantage.
Do you have your second win back?
I do. I actually was going to use it right now. So, I mean, I'll take that. And I'll go ahead and give it my best hit. That hit.
Alright, Haneke. How
Does
do
it
you
hit?
how do you kill the spider
Oh my
queen?
god. I would like to do a spinning fucking somersault using the momentum of my blade. I don't really care where I land as long as it's on the spider.
Alright, so you arc through the air and you spin around and get a bunch of rotational inertia going. You land on top of the spider with the full weight of your sword bearing down on it.
Playing.
Clang, yes. It starts with a clang and then it kind of goes into a
Wait, how does that
sound.
go again?
As the
Okay.
Spider Queen seizes up all of a sudden. Purple blood coming from all of its myriad wounds and magic burns it has sustained. You see it reach up with one of its legs to try and hold on to the web, but then it twitches, it shrivels up some more, then it begins to fall as you launch yourself off of its falling body, because that's how physics works, and land.
It's like anime moves. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's anime in this world now. As
Nothing
the
personal, spider.
as the Spider Queen shrivels up, lets out a death cry, and then dies. Falling down, you hear a giant thud as it lands in the chasm below. All these other spiders, the colored ones, the blue ones, the yellow ones, the red ones, they kind of stop in place all of a sudden. Their mandibles go up in the air as though they're searching for something. And then they immediately begin to descend down from the web, down to where their queen landed. You see them get to the bottom, and from where Korgath threw his torch down, you see them dispersing and scattering. You hear hundreds, if not thousands, of spider legs against the stone, all leaving in tandem as they lift up the corpse of their queen and begin to vacate the ruins. After a few brief moments, you are left standing on what's left of the webbing in complete silence.
Well, you all fought admirably. Especially you, little wolf girl. Most impressive.
I take my fingers and run them under my chin at Korgath. Pretty good hits, huh?
Not bad, not bad.
Also, I'm hungry.
So,
I pull out half the meat pie I didn't eat and give it to her.
Aw.
you see a path that you could fashion back up to where you came from. Sort of a spider web that leads upwards to your initial ingress point.
We done?
Well, I think we did the thing.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, that was the mission.
Yeah, the piece of paper says we get gold now, I think.
Yes, time to collect our reward and our eternal glory.
All right.
On your way out, you do pass by a gold inlaid treasure chest, sort of jutting out from a little rock face on the wall on your way up. You couldn't have seen it or gotten to it as you were going down, but on your way up, you can get to it pretty easily.
I vote to let Nag investigate this for traps and not Mr. Smiley. Just going to throw that out there.
Ah, come on.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I don't care about treasure chest.
You should see this man in action.
Oh, that was
Snake man in action.
intelligence. Let's try a real one here. There we go.
You are 100% confident there are no traps on this chest.
I open it.
Inside, you find another charm. This one bears an image of a spider descending on a silken web. Like the other one, you don't quite know what it does yet, but you figure an identify spell or a long rest spent studying it could discern its properties.
Okay.
That's all you find in the chest.
Great. Found another charm. I'll have to figure out what it does. Pocket it.
Neat.
So I assume you guys are working your way back out?
Rupert,
Yep.
do you happen to know how to identify things of the magical nature?
I do not, unfortunately.
That is okay.
Make an insight check, Mr. Nag.
That's up here. Super awesome. Oh, look at there. Rolling good.
You remember a certain gnome you talked to before coming in here was a wizard? Might be versed in such spells.
Aha. Okay.
So, you sort of toddle your way out of the ruins. All the sound of spider legs against the stone from before, they're gone. You don't find yourselves having to weave through the corridors, or you do carefully tread your way back, not there, but on this floor. You do have to tread your way back towards the now foul-smelling meat pie droppings that Mag is left behind. As eventually you see the light of day in front of you as you begin to approach the mouth of the cave in which you came in. And finally, you exit.
Very short person.
It is, or just a very big cave. As you exit back out, the sunlight blinds you for quite a bit as you readjust. It's still daylight, apparently. It's hard to keep track of time down there. Feels like a week went by.
Huh.
Jocko, upon seeing you emerge, kind of runs his little gnome self up. And he's all jumpy and excited, and he's like, "Goodness, you're back! Well, is it done? Are they gone?"
I think so.
We killed the big one.
I show off the mandible that I have.
Whoa! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that looks like a queen's mandible, all right. I assume that means all the other spiders have dispersed. Did you see anything like that happen?
Yeah, they when we
Yes.
killed the big one, they all kind of skittered off.
Well, that's good. It should be safe for us to get down there and delve into the secrets. I imagine you might have seen some things that were interesting.
Yeah. I think I could figure these things out with enough time, but maybe you can tell us what they do? Just to kind of hold out the two charms.
Ah, I've seen these before. Charms. Very interesting properties these things have. Yeah, I can check these out for you. Even identify them free of charge.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Come on, yes, follow me back to my tent. As you kind of have to all slow your pace, except for you, Rupert, to follow Jocko back to his fancy little tent.
Korgoth's just gonna stay outside. He doesn't go in the little tent.
So as you duck back in, you are again greeted with a very welcoming and cozy looking tent with a wooden floor. Bookshelf still there on the left side. You see a few new books sitting on Jocko's desk. What was that?
Is there any food?
You see he's got some grapes.
I politely ask if I may have them.
Great. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. These are very fine
Kind of
Linsean grapes.
Poke her and kind of go, no, grapes are bad for dogs. Yes, they are. Yes.
Because they are.
I pop one grape into my mouth to test it.
Constitution
That
save.
happened.
No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my goodness.
I'm kidding. No.
That makes it okay.
It tastes really good.
So they're toxic.
I mean, they say that, like, IRL, and for years we didn't know that, and our chocolate lab loved grapes, and he got grapes all the time, and he lived to the ripe old age of 15.
Nice.
Just think how old he could have been, though.
Right, like 20.
My beagles like ice cubes, so I just give them ice cubes. I don't figure water is bad for dogs, even if
I
it's
will,
frozen.
I'll leave the rest of the grapes on the table. Take Archie's word for it.
She'll take my word on the grapes, but she'll drink our healing potion? What?
I was really hungry.
Yes.
Apparently we needed to bring more snacks.
Well,
Well, I
these
was
are
trying to catch spiders. It just wasn't working.
grapes straight from Central Lincia. Always the best grapes from that particular region. Many prefer the ones from Babol, but it reminds me of home a little much. But grapes aside, you want some payment. Yes, I'm sure of that much. I believe the contract was for 600 gold. What did I say it was for? DM
12,000.
actually forgot.
3,000?
300,000.
Right, 200. I think it was 600. I believe I said 600. I wanted it to be divisible by
1,600.
6. Okay, yes, so 600.
Dang
so
it.
he pulls out a pouch of 600 gold and hands it over. And he says, if you will give me just a few minutes, I can identify those charms for you.
600 gold. Alright, added to the party fund.
And
I'm just outside sharpening my sword.
You see him put both the charms on the desk, and he kind of closes both of his eyes, and both of them start to radiate with light blue energy as he kind of concentrates on them for a second. And then it stretches on for more than a second as he sits there and continues to concentrate on them. And you kind of look around and take in what's in his tent. You see he's got some new books on his desk.
Do they look? What are
Wait,
they?
new books? Since the last time we were up here?
Well, you see, some of the books that were on the bookshelf are now on his desk. Some of the ones on his desk are now on the shelf. The ones he's got now are, you see one open with a wet quill sitting on top of one of the pages. And it is titled Principles of the Arcane by Professor Jocko. You see the one stacked near it are rather new terms for perhaps most of you. One of them is titled A Primer in Algebraic Notation. One of them is titled The Method of Fluxions. And the last one is titled The Beginning of Mechanics.
Can we have a bathroom break?
Sure, you can go.
Okay.
Take a bio
I'm just
break.
at my side sharpening my sword. Don't mind me.
As Jocko finishes whatever he's doing to the charms, and he kind of blinks a few times, and then he smiles. He's like, huh, very appropriate, right? He holds up the one with the shield and the spider web behind it. And he says, this is a charm of arachnid defense. This should make you a little bit harder to reach overall, and should probably help you out if anybody were to try and restrain you. So you've gained a new charm. The effects of this charm: it adds +1 to the wearer's AC. The wearer has advantage on saving throws against the restrained condition. The notch cost is 2.
Ooh, that's neat.
He holds up the other one. He's like, seems whatever lived down there had to deal with these a lot and made this. Well, maybe it'll come in handy in the future. He hands it to you. You come to an understanding that this is a charm of the exterminator. And this will add +2 to your attack and +2 to your damage versus insectoid type enemies. The notch cost is 2.
Well, thanks. That's good of you to do
Thank
that
you.
for us.
Oh, it's no concern. Always looking to help out people that help me. Most especially very interesting folk like you. I should very much like to, I could spend a whole day asking you questions, Mr. Nag. Maybe sometime you could drop by Woodpine University and we could have a chat about
Sure.
yourself and about something I noticed in your pouch.
I smile. Sure.
Was there anything else?
Nope.
You're sitting on the floor, Miss Anarchy.
Mm.
We do have chairs. Oh, I'm sorry, they are... they're, my size. Well, if you want to take a seat, I suppose the floor is as good a place as any for you.
A giant spider makes me really tired.
I imagine it was a very heroic tale indeed. I couldn't imagine what they could have been doing down there, having a bake sale.
They were just walking in straight lines for forever.
That is fascinating.
Different colors.
Mm-hmm.
They hurt, except for when they ran into the big guy. They didn't seem to hurt him much.
They didn't care about food. They didn't care if you tried to kick them.
Yes, we've seen this kind of alteration before with spiders. It gives them ant-like properties, believe it or not. They seem to follow a very specific set of instructions and will not deviate for any reason. Even
Not
if there
even
is
meat pie.
not even a meat pie, not even if somebody were in their path, they would simply keep going.
I rub my knees.
Ah, I see that you had some experience with that.
Yeah.
Well, it feels rather mercenary to simply leave you with a bag of gold. And
But we have a great tale! A tale from underground. An undertale, you could say.
God damn it.
I like that. I look forward to hearing this Undertale when you have finished composing it.
I'm grinning so hard right now.
Anybody want to arm wrestle?
Maybe
No.
I'm yelling outside the tent to the workers around. I'm not talking to you.
you do find somebody interested in arm wrestling you. It's a
Yeah.
orc digger. He introduces himself as Bowman.
What's up, babe? You want to just for funsies?
Sure. Do athletics, Mr. Korgath. We'll see.
Athletics or strength?
Athletics is going to be higher.
Okay, I was just asking. Oh, that was advantage. Shit, I'm sorry.
Wow. So
You have inspiration!
I do. I have an inspiration.
Now's the time.
The first one I rode was a 15.
it was.
So 15 plus 2 plus 3 would have been 20. So inspiration is 1d6.
Yep.
Did you just kill this man?
No, I'd lost.
You
Oh,
he
man.
still lost as Bowman. Kind of. I mean, it's close. But
I'm
Bowman's.
tired.
he's
I
got
kill
those-
fucking spiders.
You realize that this man is a truck. This orc is a
He's a
complete
full
truck.
orc.
Because he's
I'm just half.
he's a full orc, and he like spends all of his day like digging and doing manual labor, and so he kind of like puts your arm down on the table, but he laughs and he's like, "That's the best anybody's ever done against me." Ha!
Best 2 out of 3.
Ah, perhaps next time I might get in trouble if I'm seen goofing off anymore.
Wow.
And back inside the tent, and Jacko kind of smiles at you. He's like, here, take these. From my personal collection. I'm working on a book presently, and I just kind of want to increase awareness around Terria of, well, everything, really, but most importantly, the arcane. And that is nothing to be scared of. Let's see. So you will need, well, you'll probably need this. He hands you the Introduction to Algebraic Notation. You'll definitely need these. He hands you 2 books, 2 books that have the word Fluxions in the title. And let's see what else. Ah, yes, here we go. He hands you the Primer on Mechanics. And he kind of smiles and scratches the back of his head. He's like, "Don't worry, we have several printing presses back at the university. Books are no longer something that take hours to produce by hand. They don't always look the best, but this kind of advancement is only going to move our society forward. So please, take these."
Ooh, nighttime reading material.
And do try and visit me at Woodbine University. I would very much like to see you again.
Of course.
He kind of smiles and satisfied and sits back down.
Are there any blacksmiths around the big site?
Nope.
Okay.
Better go check on the green guy before he, I don't know, does something.
So you come out and you find Korgath arm wrestling with Bowman, and you witness him just barely lose.
Shit, that guy's strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably because you're tired. Pat him on the
Yes.
back. He didn't just go kill a giant spider.
You got any meat pies?
Nope.
Mm.
I use minor illusion to conjure a meat pie.
Can I roll to see if the meat pie is real?
If you are dubious of that meat pie's reality, roll an
It's
investigation.
it's not real, sir, but it is incentive to go home quickly.
No, despite Rupert's words, you believe
I'm
that
gonna
meat
walk
pie
over
is
and try
real
to
as-
pick it up.
It goes transparent.
I'm gonna look at Rupert and I'm gonna be like, "I'll take that shot of whiskey now."
When we get back, good sir, not now.
Oh, you're lucky I'm out of rages, because that was not nice.
He does it a lot.
I'd like to cast suggestion on Korgath.
Okay.
What is
I'd
that?
like
Do
to,
I
and
roll
I'd like
good?
to say to him, I don't think you really want the whiskey. I think you'd prefer something else. You should try something else and forget about the whiskey.
What do I roll?
That's just it's a wisdom check,
Wisdom
Wisdom
save.
wisdom
Yeah.
save, yeah. Damn it!
Fuck you! I want that whiskey.
Oh, well, I shall give you some. I did not bring it with me. It is in my room.
I'm not falling for your tricks, little man. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Whatever that saying is.
Well, I'll let you try to figure that out. Let's go!
So the sun begins to set as you start your rather short journey back towards Terria. The evening sets in right as you arrive back at the North Gate.
I'm gonna ask a guard where a blacksmith is.
He kind of grunts and jerks his finger behind him, and he says, "About towards the center of town. Guy named Johann does the best kind of work you're looking for."
How do you know what I'm looking for?
Well, I see two of you got big old swords. Figure you're wanting weapon work. Johann's the best weapon and armor smith I know.
Does he
I'm
do
gonna go
armor
with
too?
Korgath is going.
What was that?
Do
If Korgath is going to go find the blacksmith, I'm just gonna dawdle along behind him.
Can I leave them because I don't need to go to the blacksmith and I have some other errands I want to run?
Sure.
is it too tight night for the first upgrade?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna head towards where he pointed for Johann.
Okay.
Haneke came with me.
Mm-hmm.
Johann, he's not working.
What race is Johann? Is he like a human, a half orc, a dwarf, a gnome? What did we got? What are we talking here?
He's a human.
Okay.
Kind
Is
of
he a big human?
No, he's average size. He's kind of
Average.
middle aged. He's got a patchy beard, really rough skin from all the years in front of the forge, and he's kind of just sitting in a chair and smoking on a pipe. Work's done for the day.
I mean, as I walk in, I'm just gonna knock on the door as well. Like,
Ooh, good knock.
hell, Johann!
Yeah, that's me. What can I do you for?
Been told you're the man. I need to see if I need some work done
Well,
in the blacksmithing world. You're the best of the best of the best.
somebody's been talking me up. These aren't my normal
Yeah.
business hours, but I can take down your.
Well, I mean, I can come back when you open.
I usually try and get things started around 7 in the morning.
Yeah, let's just do it now because I don't want to get up that early.
Alright. Well, that's fine.
I'm gonna put my 2 Titanite on the counter.
His
Like,
eyes
what do you make of these?
absolutely light up. He's like, you got yourself some Titanite.
I mean, I bought one. This guy said it was something special when I got into town. And then we found this other one in this cave with these whatever. It's a long story.
Well,
I mean, would I know what Titanite is? I mean, from where I came from, would my weapons be Titanite, or would they just be like basic bitch weapons?
they'd be basic bitch weapons.
Okay, so I don't really know what Titanite is.
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Haneke.
And Haneke's with me. Was she know?
You probably would, actually, as it's one of the things that usually gets traded around. It's sort of a rare commodity. Well, the Johann kind of scratches his beard. He's like, well,
I think we do. At least I had 100. I don't know who I gave it to. To Tom. Sorry.
he's like, well, nobody knows 100% for certain where all these came from. Some people say it's pieces of a meteor. Other people have different ideas. All we know is that it's pretty rare and hard to come by. You can forge these into your weapons, sir.
How much?
I actually withdraw my own piece of Titanite that I pocketed. And I point at my weapon. And there's no verbal communication, just a lot of shaking.
He kind of narrows his eyes, and he gets a bit of a confused look on his face. He's like, I'm sorry, why are you bringing... I'll get to you in a second.
What does this do? I don't...
Well, I can infuse these into a weapon, and
Okay.
people usually use these to either improve the balance of the weapon or hone
Okay.
the edge.
How many does it take?
Well, what I've done before, and this one takes less, I either improve the balance or I improve the edge of the weapon. Now I can do the other one, but that's going to take more Titanite. That one's going to take 6.
How many is it for the first one?
2.
I'm not real good with numbers.
It's going to take 2 for the first one and 6 for the second. If you had 8 pieces, I'd go ahead and do both the balance and the edge.
You're giving me a headache right now, dude. I'm sorry. So what I've got right here in front of you will do +1 whatever to the edge or to the balance.
Yes, and you got to tell me which one you want.
I'm gonna pick up one of them. So there's only one left, and the Haneke's behind me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, whichever she wants, do it to her weapon,
Aww.
and I'm gonna back up.
I don't say anything, but my ears definitely kind of droop.
Which weapon?
I have the sword kind of like lashed to my back, and I show my gauntlets first, and then I turn around and show the sword.
So I guess you two know each other.
Yeah.
But what weapon of hers are you? You're not talking about that giant piece of metal on her back? That's not a weapon. What is that?
I shrug at Korgath.
I mean, it does. It fucks shit up's what it does.
That is not a sword. That is a giant hunk of metal. I don't even know what its purpose would be. I can't work with that. Now, those gloves you got, maybe.
All of my sads. So I
You
hand the
can
gloves over.
Titanite some gloves.
They're definitely they definitely don't look normal. They have lots of little interlocking parts along the finger grips.
They are cestai.
I don't know what that is.
They're punching weapons. They're old
So like
school
she would
brass.
have to do an unarmed attack, basically.
Well, she's been
So
using them.
in a shield stance, it literally clips into the back of the sword, and I just punch at the other one. And when I swap to the sword stance? They literally attach to the handle.
Hey, they're all you. I gave you that extra piece. Do what you will do with it.
I'm thinking he's saying he refuses.
No, he would do your gloves. +1 damage or +1 to hit. He said he could work with them, but not that big block of a weapon.
I think it's a waste. I just give you my Titanite.
I don't know who
Well,
told
if
you that was a
neither-
sword, but that's not a sword.
Do you consider this a sword? And I'll pull out mine.
That one's good. I can work with this.
I'll give Haneke her Titanite back, give him my 2 Titanite, and ask him to upgrade it to +1 to hit.
Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and start working on this. It's been a while since I've gotten the chance to work on Titanite, so I'll figure the chance to do it as payment this time. You can come pick this bad boy up in the morning.
Okay. Johan, right?
Yeah,
Name's Korgoth. Pleasure doing business with you.
good to meet you, Jeff. It's a mighty fine
Hey,
weapon here. I aim to make it better.
Well, they don't call me the World Ender for nothing.
World. I like that.
Who calls you the World Ender?
Yeah, you'll find out, bitches. That's my gladiator name. Because people don't walk out of the gladiator pit once I go in with them. Then I walk out. Haneke's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Pouting.
I'm gonna look over at Haneke and be like, "You want to go eat some meat pies?"
Yes.
I'll start making my way towards the nearest place that sells meat pies.
Let's just go back to the what was the place?
I don't fucking know where I'm at. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna ask somebody where do I go to get some meat pies?
I would like to actually just I'd like to just follow my nose.
You smell a very faint smell of meat pie coming from the south. You figure they're probably from the same place you got the first ones back at the Aeolian.
Aeolian, yeah. Alright, cool. I would just give Korgath a tug on the whatever I can grab.
Like on my belt?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go with the belt.
Just start heading off to that direction.
I was gonna. Whatever. I'm just gonna. Okay, whatever.
The quest begins. Mission objective: survive.
I'm out of rages, so don't pick any fights with anybody. And I have no weapons.
I think we can manage to get meat pies without dying. I mean,
Okay. I mean, I'm still pretty good with
Hold on.
punching.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, you make it.
Mm.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, I would have enjoyed a good brawl.
We get
So
mugged
we're-
in the alley. Oh my goodness.
Because I wasn't with them when they bought the original meat pies, so I have no idea where they came from.
It's true.
I was camped outside of town. So do we end up at the Aeolian?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah. You wind up at this very highfalutin looking inn tavern combination.
This is where they came from.
The smell of meat pie is very strong.
Let's.
Is there any sort of establishment worker?
You do see a
There's
doorman.
like a.
You see a doorman, and he's kind of standing in front of the door.
I'm gonna ask Haneke. This is where they came from.
Yes.
I'll walk up to the doorman. I'm gonna look down at him because I look down at most people.
He kind of narrows his eyes up at you. He's like, can I help you?
Like I'm a Talon of Sintra,
Hmm.
and I would like this table for 2. I think there's 2. Yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 of us.
Maybe you're a little bit confused about what kind of establishment this is. This is for talented people. People who perform, not for brutes and mercenaries.
I pulled out the Queen's Mandible from my satchel.
He kind of
I performed a killing blow. We would like some meat pies.
roll persuasion, Miss Haneke.
And if she doesn't, I have something planned.
He recoils in disgust at the dripping mandible that you have presented him with, and he stands to block the door from you two. And he's like, "You are absolutely not going to bring that disgusting thing, or the spider mandible, into the Aeolian."
Oh,
How big an old fella is this?
I think he just called me ugly.
No, I mean, I saw all this. I'm just asking the DM, how big an old boy is this?
He's not big. He's a human.
Okay. I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. And I'm gonna ask him if he enjoys having his arms attached to his shoulders, and I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Please don't get a one.
Roll intimidation.
They're gonna end up in jail.
I was saying, I thought we'd survive a trip to get food. I don't know that we're gonna.
He kind of sighs and he kind of glares back up at you.
I'm a
It's
big
like,
old boy.
I reckon you probably could do what you say, but the moment you tried, there's about 5 other people who would jump in, and then the town guard would get involved, and we might have a bit of an altercation. Now,
I mean, it's up to you if you want to try. I just want some meat pies.
unless you know somebody that is staying here, or
Rupert
I guess,
Puddlefoot.
She
Excuse
just
me.
shouts out his name in the back.
Yeah, just a bark. There's...
Rupert Puddlefoot.
Really?
Yes.
You know Rupert?
Little, He's
my
like-
best friend. He makes songs about me.
I'm gonna put out my
Yeah, you
hand
pick one.
off the ground and be like, yeah, he's about this tall. Has a guy he calls Smiley but doesn't smile much that follows
a
him
very
around
nice
everywhere and
guy.
does what he wants. Thinks he can sing, but he's at it.
All
Misses high notes every once in a while.
right. Go in. I'll be watching you. If you make any kind of disturbance, you're out.
I just wanted some food.
We don't just serve anybody.
Not
All right.
really, but,
Get
I'm
in.
about to
get
serve
in.
your face on my fist.
I happily trot in.
So you find sort of a bustling scene inside as the performances are about to begin for the
I wish I had a rage left.
We get dinner and a show.
I so would have raged
Legit.
right then.
I find the first open table.
A waitress comes around, introduces herself as Vanessa. Asks what she can do for the two of you.
I would like meat pies, please.
Oh, those
I'm
are
just gonna hold up my hand. Be like, I would like this many meat pies, please.
that many. Those have proven pretty popular today.
What else do you got?
Well, we have Thunderbat flank, very fresh.
How big's the serving?
Um,
Oh man. Oh, this is bad because.
I mean, I killed those Thunderbat. What else you got?
Yeah. I actually reach into my satchel and bring out the now somewhat fetid corpse of the arcane bat that I've been holding on to for a couple days, and ask if she could prepare it for us.
She kind of clasps her hand over her nose and her mouth, and she's like,
No, no, put it up, put it up.
not if they're rotten. Not if they're
It's
rotten. No,
already
we can't do
spoiled. You need to throw that away.
I
Should have ate
hand
it
over-
sooner.
I hand it over to be thrown away. You
I-
can throw this away.
that. I guess that's what I'll do then. All right, I will bring back as much as meat pie as we have materials for.
Yeah, I'll lay 7 gold on the table, and ask for as many meat pies and ale as that can get.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will be right back. She holds the this awful rotting corpse by 2 fingers as she kind of disappears back behind the kitchen for a while.
Haven't been around people much, have you?
Not like these weirdos.
I was only around a handful of people where I came from.
Where's that green people land?
No. The gladiator pit. That's where I'm from. I don't really know where, or I don't know much about my childhood.
So
I
you lived
fought
in a
my-
pit. Just a hole.
Yeah, kind of. It was a hole with bars in front of it, underneath the hole in the ground. That's where they kept us. And then we fought. That's all we did. We fought.
Just
That's all I've
shrug.
ever done. Is fight.
So, while that is going on, was anybody else running any errands?
Smiley was with them at the blacksmith, but they left him, and no one noticed.
Really?
Yeah, he had
Following them.
he had the Elementium. That's right. I forgot.
So, you sell any armor?
We-
Wow.
I do have some armor for sale.
I like to imagine that Tom just kind of pops out the middle of the night while the guy's trying to sleep.
No, he was just standing there.
Rock right here. He couldn't see behind the big green guy.
Yeah, I got some pieces for sale. Let's see. He kind of runs his hand across some armor stands that he has set up, displaying the various types of armor. What can I do you for? I've got padded armor, leather armor, studded leather armor, hide armor, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, half plate, ring mail, chain mail, and splint.
Oh boy. Out of character, how much gold could I spend on some armor if we have a group pile?
We don't. Whoa!
Well,
we
we
never
have
split
Oh.
up that gold.
We never split
Yeah.
it up.
we have 700 in there right now.
Page 145 of the PHB has all those armor types for you.
I will get that for you in just a second. I have Bandito's pulled up. Equipment, armor. It is so much easier that way.
Yep.
What did he? Hide is 10 gold. Chain is 50 gold. Scale mail is 50 gold. Ring mail is 30 gold. Chain mail is 75 gold. Splint is 200 gold.
I think it's between chain shirts and breastplates.
You have to have a strength of 15 to wear chain mail.
Oh, no, chain shirt or breastplate.
Okay, yeah, chain shirt's 50 gold pieces, and you have to have a 13 dex mod max.
Alright, there's the table for you.
Can I spend 400 of our gold?
400? A chain shirt's only 50 gold pieces.
No, for the breastplate. For an
Ooh.
extra AC.
14 plus. Why can't you? What? I'm just asking. Why not do scale mail then? It's the exact same. It's 14 plus 2.
But you have
For the
disadvantage on
disadvantage.
stealth.
Which, as a rogue, would be pretty.
You haven't stealthed once.
I've stealthed
Yes.
a couple of times. It just hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
400 gold?
Maybe a chain shirt for now. No.
What are you wearing right now?
Right now I'm in hide.
So you're at 12 plus.
12 plus 2 for my shield, plus 2 for my dex, so 16.
You have a shield?
Uh-huh.
So you would be at 17 if you went with a chain shirt.
Yes.
Which
But that
is,
wouldn't be worth using Elementium on because I'd need to get...
you still have to get 2 Elementium before you can upgrade, though, right?
Oh, do you?
A full
Yeah, you need
6.
more than one.
You need
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, so you
6
need
for level 1? Oh,
Yes.
never mind then. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you
Um,
can stay with, you can buy a chain shirt for 50 gold though and go up to 17.
Yeah, that's probably not worth it.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces. That's not that bad.
I mean, a session from now, hopefully we'd have enough to spend the 400 on the breastplate,
Hmm.
All right,
which is...
Possibly.
And what?
Yeah.
that's up to
Alright,
you.
another
I mean,
mission
you
or-
could.
So
How much could you sell your hide breastplate for?
10 gold?
So
Half of its
Half.
cost.
5
So
gold.
5, so it only cost you 45 for a chain shirt.
Wow.
And
Or
then
you
you
just
could sell
wait.
that for 25 and only pay 25 for scale mail.
So we would be 25 further away from the breastplate.
Whatever, nobody cares. I'm not good at math. Why not just buy some ring mail?
I can't wear heavy armor. Smiley will ask him his prices.
He lists out the prices. They conveniently match up with what's in the PHB.
I'm so glad we did not know you were with us.
Way out of my price range. Never mind.
That's
Tell
quite
him,
alright.
tell him your talents if he can cut you a deal. Try to persuade him and to get you a better deal.
I could give him a try and persuade him. You sure I can't talk you down?
I'm just trying to live an honest business out
Maybe
here.
offer him a favor.
Believe.
Can you set up a payment plan?
Layaway.
A sponsorship,
Can
maybe.
you do yeah. What if we sponsored Johan and told about his great works wherever we went?
Let's see, 11 plus 2 plus 3 is
There's no advantage. I don't know why I rolled that.
Plus 3?
16.
We'll sponsor Johan and tell about his great works.
Put
What are
yellow
those meat
stickers
pies? I want some meat pies and some ale.
He kind of sighs and he shakes his head. He's like, I can give you 5 gold off of something if you're looking to walk out of here with a new set of armor.
And will you buy my hide armor?
I can do that. It's a little beat up, but I could probably bang it back into shape.
Smells good.
That's 10 gold off
Smells
of
like
trade.
salt.
Yarn. That does.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll give you 5 gold for that.
I will do that then. That's 40 gold from the group fund?
For a chain shirt.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
For a +1
Minus-
AC.
40.
I'm good with that.
He kind of
Sure.
walks around you. Doesn't use any measuring tape or anything. Just kind of walks around you, scratches his chin, and then goes back into the back and comes back out with a rather nice looking chain shirt. Looks like it would fit you absolutely perfectly. It's like, now
That's
you just stick these on over your chest just like that. And most people like to wear tunics or something over it. Walking around with the chain showing, just not that fashionable these days.
oh. Do you have a shirt then?
Do I look like a tailor to you? He holds up his hardened, like flattened hands.
Not a good one.
I mean, I'll give you my blacksmithing smock.
Nope, never mind. Thanks. Smiley will leave. This sweet new armor. Alright, cool. Thanks.
I'll deck.
Are those meat pies here? I mean, dang, how long does it take to cook meat pies? Did I at least get an ale yet? God.
She comes back. Vanessa comes back bearing a whole stack of meat pies. Hanneke,
Like,
you count 6 of them. Korgath, you count 42.
okay, yeah, there's 27,000 meat pies. Woo!
What is happening?
I'm gonna like.
I get it. Korgath is just stupid. God.
I'm not stupid. I'm just not very smart. Okay, I made a 17, bro.
Well, here, you can have 20,000 meat pies, and I give him 1.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I have these 5 meat pies.
Even I'm smart enough to know that this is not even. I mean, I'll roll something if I need to, but I'm pretty
DM, is he though?
sure.
Is he?
I know what even Stevens is.
I mean, you can tell that his 20,000 is
Yeah,
still less than your 47,000.
Yeah, you've got like 28. I've got 1.
You can count. You know.
I can count to 10.
I just take 2 of the meat pies.
I'm gonna divvy them up 50-50. Like, here, you might need these for some spiders later.
I've learned my lesson.
I'm gonna eat all 3 of
Never,
mine.
like,
So they are delicious. The performances have started at this point in the Aeolian. and you hear music that is a cut above what you might hear in a normal tavern. Although
Is it better than Rupert?
neither of you have really.
Yeah, I've never been to a normal tavern.
So-
What the fuck?
So you actually
Is it
have no
better than
basis of
Rupert?
reference.
Nope.
Let's see. So beginning, middle. Ooh. No, not better than Rupert. Still pretty darn good.
Boo!
the-
Where's Rupert? Rupert! We want Rupert.
I just put my head down on the table.
After the end of the performance, your raucous behavior has started the group chant. As
We
Rupert.
want Rupert.
as people
We
start
want
clamoring
Rupert.
for Rupert.
Yeah, see, I'm taking care of you, homie.
What have we
It's not
done?
there.
Rupert isn't even there.
I know,
Yeah,
but
we
I'm still
know.
chanting for him. Rupert. Rupert.
Uh,
Rupert.
Just, well, never mind.
Is Vanessa come back?
Why would she come back? She is actively.
I need a
avoiding-
refill on my ale.
She seems to actively be avoiding your table.
Is there a bar in the Aeolian?
Yes.
I'm gonna stand up and walk to the fucking bar with my empty beer mug and ask for a new beer.
A nice-looking gentleman with a rather thick mustache greets
I'm
you.
gonna like, sir, I would like a refill, please. I'm gonna ask real nice. I'm not drunk off of one ale.
He kind of looks at you and grins to himself and simply refills your beer without a word.
How much?
He gives you an inconsequential figure.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna walk back to the table and sit down.
Is there anyone of note around? Like maybe other talons or something like that?
You scan around. You see, you miss them upon walking in, but now that you have a full view of the place, in the back corner, you see a young human man with brown hair, wearing a black shirt, and a Talon's badge pinned on him. You also see a woman seated with him. She's got kind of dusty, sand-colored hair, and she is decked out in chainmail all around, with a tabard on top of it, bearing a stag's head.
I would like to, as casually as Hank might do, push my chair out, bring my meat pie, bring my other meat pie, and my last meat pie, and go over to their table and introduce myself by saying, I am Haneke, and I am also a Talon.
Oh,
Where are you taking those meat pies?
Those are my meat pies.
I paid for them. They're mine. Where are you taking them?
I just ignore Korgath and keep walking towards that table.
the woman kind of scratches her head for a bit, while the man chuckles and makes a show of standing up and giving a rather over-formal bow. Maybe he thinks he's being charming. He says, Haneke, was it? Another Talon? Well, I am Eben. My name is Eben Linnet. And this is my adventuring partner. Her name is Lana. Lana Garland. I assume that you're enjoying the food?
Oh, it's delicious. I brought you meat pies. May I sit with you?
Sure, we can make room. And they kind of...
I actually unlash everything and kind of let it thud to the side of your table. And scoot in where I might.
The thing that you have dropped to the floor catches the attention of both Lana and Eben. And, they look at it, both with, equal amounts of curiosity and, befuddlement. Lana looks back at you, and she's like, is that a weapon?
Yes. I am, mid-pie eating. And I have, without asking, really just slid the pies towards them.
What would I have had to have rolled to have followed her when she left with my meat pies?
You could have just followed her.
I mean,
So you're still there? You followed her?
I don't know. I don't know if I would. I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it was higher than a 10, I would have followed her.
All right.
If it was less than a 10, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I followed her ass.
All right.
Like, what are you doing with my meat pies I paid for?
Sharing.
Lana starts to laugh.
Without actually like having any pause, and just like, we're supposed to be friends with everyone, remember?
Are they humans?
They're both human.
They are.
I'm gonna roll
Because
another d20.
You were the first Fae Talons.
I am not very trustworthy of these people because I don't like humans.
I show off the badge that I have, as I have before.
I'm not gonna sit down. I'm just gonna stand close to the table looking at them because I'm not a big fan of humans in general.
Upon closer inspection of their badges that they have pinned, you can see that they have 2 extra points on them, whereas yours is a 4-pointed star, theirs has 6. And you remember, this means that they are 2 ranks above you.
You want to arm wrestle?
I will pass. Thank you, Eben says.
Yeah, I don't even have a sword right now. What the fuck?
Turns his attention back to the giant thing on the ground. He's like, I don't know how you could possibly ever keep your balance while swinging that thing around. It's never about, and I keep having to explain this to Lana, but it's never about the amount of force that you apply, right? And he pulls out his own blade, and you can see that it's a short sword, very finely crafted, wide at the brim, and then sort of tapers off at the end. It's more like an S-stop.
While he's doing this, I'm just chewing with my mouth open noisily.
But he's
I am paying attention.
He's like not even looking at you. He's completely in like sword.
He's just
land
jerking it
world.
over his
Yeah,
sword.
he is.
guys.
Do I see his sword?
You do. And
He's
he's,
I'm
doing
just- How do you expect to kill anything with that little thing?
even Lana is rolling her eyes as he, kind of flustered, launches back into his spiel.
What is that? Is that? What is that little thing?
You may laugh, but it's all
Oh,
about
I'm laughing.
it's all about the technique.
All right,
What?
go ahead. Try
Try.
your technique on me, homie.
Go
ahead.
Straight up slang in them.
Go ahead and try. Let's see your technique. Let's see
And
what
this
it
is how
does.
half the party dies.
Okay.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So in a very fluid motion, he whips the sword around with his wrist, gets a whole bunch of rotational energy in there, and brings it. Looks like it's bringing it from the top left, but then all of a sudden it's coming from the center. Like he changes its velocity right before it hits to a place
Alright,
you're
how
not
much-
expecting.
How much damage does it do?
He doesn't hit you with it. He stops it right before it would actually.
No,
strike you.
I want its damage. Fucking bring it.
He's not doing it. He's showing off how much control he has as he stops it just before it would collide with you. He kind of smiles with himself. Smiles and he's like overly pleased at himself. He's like, just like that. The center of the balance, close to the hand.
Like what? It didn't do anything.
Well, I could have opened your throat, but I elected not to.
You could have tried.
I look at Lana and I just shrug.
She's face palming at this point and kind of turns to you, Haneke, while Korgath and Eben go at it. She's
He
like,
couldn't have killed me. He couldn't have killed me on one hit anyway.
he does this. It's really embarrassing.
Can I? What's his name? Eben?
Eben.
Can I try to hit you, Evan? See how good you are. I mean, I let you try to hit me. Can I try to hit you?
Fair is fair, I suppose.
Okay. there.
Can I scoot over so that I'm not in the middle of this?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a great sword, so it's just gonna be a swing of my. It's just gonna be a punch attack, and I won't do the damage since he didn't do the damage to me. I
He
mean, I
doesn't.
don't have my weapon. I mean, I'm just swinging. I'm swinging for the fences with a punch.
He doesn't even stand up. He kind of leans back in his chair, and your strike goes by his face.
Ooh.
He's like, "That would have decimated me had it hit."
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't have my great sword. It's at Johan's right now.
Ah, have an old Johann work on your weapon, are you?
Yeah, we found a little titanite, and
Hmm.
yeah, buddy.
Very interesting.
What are you
Yeah.
drinking?
Me, I am having a classy liqueur. We call it malt where I'm from.
Okay, I'll be right back. I walk up to the bar and I buy 2 more ales.
Eben looks back at you, Lana, and Haneke, like he's expecting you to be impressed.
Do I have to roll something to be impressed?
No.
I
No,
just
you
don't
don't.
I just shake my head because I don't understand what's going on.
Lana is also just like looking at him, and she's like, "Are you done?"
I mean, I buy 2 more ales from the bartender and I walk back and I'm like, here. And it's not a malt, it's fucking like an ale.
Well, your kindness is appreciated nonetheless. I'm sorry, we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. Eben has like visibly shrunk back in his chair upon seeing that the girls are not swooning over his amazing swordplay. Right.
You know, I've learned it's not how much damage you can dish out, but how much you can take that really matters.
I prefer to not get hit at all, personally.
I like
mean-
not getting hit, especially by spiders.
Getting hit doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, I don't know what everybody's so upset about getting hit for because I've been hit a lot and it doesn't do shit.
Well, you look
I don't know
like
what the big deal is.
You look like you've got a pretty rough history. Lana here can, she can take a bit of punishment, but she's trained all her life to, absorb such hits. Personally, I take the route of simply not getting hit in the first place.
Can I tell what Lana is?
You reckon that she's a pretty formidable, fighter?
You want to arm wrestle Lana?
Lana shakes her head no.
You want to arm wrestle Haneke, Lana?
I don't want to arm wrestle.
I would like a quiet moment with Haneke, Lana finally says.
Is Eben the other guy's name?
Yeah.
You're not gonna hurt her?
She's like our boss, dude.
I'm not. Ain't nobody Korgos's boss.
No, we are not in any administrative position.
It just means they've killed a few more people than beasts than we have. It doesn't mean any shit else.
Make
They go, woo!
Haneke and Korgath make insight checks.
Oh god, I'm super good at these.
I'm channeling the wisdom of the ancients.
Wow. Haneke, you take what he says at face value. Korgath, you kind of get the sense that Eben wasn't being 100% honest when he said that they
I'm
didn't
sorry, I
have.
didn't- What
Was
was he
it-
saying?
He said that, oh no, we're not your bosses. We don't have any administrative duties. But Korgath, you get the sense that he's not 100% being upfront about their role.
Hey, all right, hey Eben, let's give the women some time to talk, and I'll buy you a better drink at the bar. And I like put my arm around him and like try not to really give him a choice as I like urge him out of his seat up and towards the bar.
Yes. Alright. He goes along with it. He looks like he knows what's going on. Shoots Lana a little bit of a look, and she nods her head. And he goes with you over to the bar.
What do you want? You want some whiskey, some bourbon, some... What do you want?
I'd like to finish my ale. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm a bit of a lightweight. We'll see how things go from there.
All right, we're at the bar. It's girl talk.
I'm still working on that second meat pie since no one decided to go for it. Clearly not using utensils either. Just kind of gumming it, you know.
Lana quietly regards you for a few moments. And she finally breaks the silence. So, Faye touched?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind telling me where you're from? I've not seen one like you before.
North.
North, as in Hyung?
Sure.
It's a very interesting set of weapons you're carrying around. You must be the first Fae Talons we've been hearing so much about.
Yes. I have not actually stopped clutching at my badge.
Well, we've been doing this for a while now, and it is good to see that things are expanding out to incorporate more of the world.
I nod. I don't really understand why that's important.
She kind of scratches the back of her head. She's like, "Forgive me, it doesn't seem like you've spent much time around humans. Am I right in that assumption?"
No. Pretty much lived with my tribe my whole life.
I figured as much. I have encountered a few wolf folk in my time. Not the ones that go around the Sentinel Tundra, but the ones from the Asahar Desert down in Makash.
I kind of scrunched my nose up at the idea.
Don't like them. I never knew that.
It's just really hot down there.
Yes, I don't know how they manage, but I don't know how your kind manage up in the north. It's interesting.
Blankets,
Well,
mainly.
I guess that makes a lot of sense.
We don't do things fancy like this.
Yes. They build bigger and bigger structures and call it progress.
So have you been fighting a lot? Are you good with swords, like that guy?
I use a spear. She kind of motions to a winged spear that's sitting by the table, and a rather large-looking shield.
I have star-crossed eyes for the shield.
The shield it's got a purple coloration on the exterior, although a lot of the paint has worn off. And you can see a crest of a silver dragon going down the center of it.
I really like your shield.
Thanks. It's a family heirloom. Apparently it came from the Red War.
Mine's a family heirloom too. It's not really a shield, but I use it like that.
I have a personal question for you. When you signed up for the Talons, did you encounter somebody named Kayela?
No.
No. Alright. That's funny.
Should I?
Well, it's just that... Well, never mind. I thought that, given the exoticness of your weapons, she might have taken an interest in you like she did with me.
Does she know a lot about exotic weapons?
She's a very mysterious woman, and the only time I've seen her is during my...
Take me to meet her? I have stopped eating and I'm pretty much gripping the table right now.
I can, yes. Not tonight. Maybe not tomorrow. But I can get in contact with her and see if she will agree to meet with you.
And I offer a small shrug and just thanks. I've never
Yes.
actually trained with a weapon before. Just kind of do what needs to be done.
So you've been fighting with the Talons without knowing how to use a weapon?
I mean, my hands And that's really big, so you can either hide behind it or you can hit someone with it.
I do prefer to form a bit of a wall for any of the baddies to try and get through while he does his fancy thing. And he does get quite fancy.
Is he sick? Like,
He's-
in the head? Is he touched?
N-
He seems very special.
No, he's just an idiot sometimes, and cocksure, and good at what he does, which adds to the problem.
I guess I don't really know what that means, so...
He's fine. He's just young and arrogant, as most young men with pointy swords tend to be.
I'm at a loss. I was just here to eat food. I didn't expect to find someone who would teach, like... find someone to actually, like, help me learn how to do things.
Well,
I honestly was just looking for, like, out of character, looking for trouble.
you kind of found trouble.
Yeah, I guess.
You found some major NPCs that I wasn't planning to introduce till later, but hey, you found them now.
Okay, cool.
I don't mind my rolls. I'm just trying to get my shit straight for next session.
Storyline ruined.
Yeah,
No.
ruin everything.
No.
I would offer up that I
Okay, cool.
am bad at talking, and there
You've-
would be kind of a not shamed expression with it, but just
What's his
kind of
name,
a,
Eben?
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
Eben.
Evan, I'm gonna slap him on the back and be like, "You finished that beer yet?"
He kind of goes forward on the counter and he's like, "Hey, not so hard, buddy. Here, look, I'll
Hey,
finish it."
yeah, finish it.
You may not be the most socially aware creature around Haneke, but you got the sense that the dynamic of those two was that Eben was most certainly the talker, and that Lana is quite introverted herself.
No.
So-
It's like this is the best table, just awkward silence, staring at each other.
Yes, basically.
Nice
She like-
stuff. Thanks.
like-
I like your stuff too.
I'm gonna
Silence.
ask the bartender for 4 of his strongest drinks.
What? Are you gonna drink
His
all 4 of
strong-
those, buddy?
No, they're for my friends. And I'm gonna point at Eben and point over to the table with Haneke and the other whatever her name is. I didn't catch it. I don't give a fuck.
Eben
Poor
looks
Lana.
Eben looks really surprised, and then he looks back at Lana, and then he it's a new look of determination on his face, and
Oh no.
he
I'm gonna
Gets that-
slap him on the
it's like-
back and be like, "You can do it, can't you, buddy?
like, yeah,
can
I can do
handle
this.
Yeah, let's do them. 4 of them. 4, bartender."
All right. He pours you 4 shots, and
I'll slide 1 to Eben, and I'll have 1 for myself, and I'll take 2 back to the table with Lana and Haneke, and I'll set them down. And I'll be like a peace offering between talons.
Lana smiles politely, and she's like, "Thanks. I think that mine would be better served in you, Mr. Korgath."
I think a peace offering is best taken by the other person. I've got one right here, and I'll show her mine. Even Eben's got one.
Eben is taking very timid little sips.
What is this? That's my first.
So you look at it, and you figure that this was made by straining wheat very finely, and you can tell that it's been aged quite a while in some specialized barrels. It smells good.
I'm just gonna smell it. Does it smells good?
Yeah, it smells great.
I'm taking my shot. Fuck it.
Uh,
I'm gonna be like, "To talons," and I'm gonna fucking turn mine up. It's gone.
To the talons, Eben says, copying you, and he takes the shot, and let's see.
Oh, please, fingers crossed. Oh!
As he-
Do I need to roll anything?
No, you don't. He does.
Okay.
Last week, okay.
As he like starts coughing and like doubles over the table. Lana like rolls her eyes. Do a perception, Haneke.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. You notice Lana take a finger and tip hers over, disguising the spill as having happened when Eben hit the table.
I will. Damn it! I hate this character so much. I will just turn mine over and dump it on the table in a weird, like, emulation of her like sneakiness. I'll just dump my drink on the table.
Eben doesn't
Did
even
I
notice.
see it? Did
Do you
I?
roll perception? If you had anything higher than okay. So you didn't catch Lana tipping hers over because you were further away, but you definitely see Anarchy just kind of dump hers.
What?
Evan's just coughing.
I'm just gonna pat him on the back, like it's okay, buddy. It's while looking at Haneke, like, what the actual fuck did you just dump that drink out for? I'm not saying anything. I'm just like giving her a stare down.
I give him a thumbs up. That's how you drink this. You pour it on the table.
No, that's not how you drink it. You didn't drink it at all. You dumped it out.
I thought we were celebrating.
You celebrate by pouring it down your throat, not by pouring it out. Do I need to go get you? I'll go get you another one. It's okay.
Totally called Lana out on her behavior and said she did it.
I didn't see. Whatever. I walked back to the bar and buy 3 more.
Oh my god. This is gonna start racking up. Your tab
That's
is
fine.
gonna be fucking amazing.
How much is it? How much am I up to?
It's like 80 gold per fucking cup or something.
You were fine with the beer, but now that you're getting the best alcohol in
Yeah.
giant quantities, you're up
No,
to...
I don't want the best. I just want the strongest.
You said the
I
strongest?
don't care.
That's,
Yeah, I don't care if
strongest
it's
is still
dirt.
pretty... Well, yeah, you're running about a 20 gold bar tab right about now, buddy.
That's fine. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
That could have been Alma. What are you
That
doing?
literally could have
I
been
had
like an
I
entire
had
weapon.
76 personal gold when I walked in here. I don't give a fuck. I bought 3 more drinks. One for me, one for Haneke, and one for the dude that's coughing.
Eben? Yeah, Eben.
Yeah,
so
Eben,
Eben's,
yeah.
like, pretty flushed in the face at this point.
Yeah.
And he's kind of stumbling around, and he, like, follows you. You can see he's, like, trying to be tough. As he,
And
steals-
I'll hand him one. I'll carry all 3 of them back to the table, actually.
He's like, yeah, Talons, let's do this.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be puking. Oh, that's what you get for trying to stab me, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's out.
He's done. He's not looking well. He's not looking well. Lana just steeples her fingers against her temples, and she's like, okay. It was wonderful meeting you, Korgath, Haneke. I will get back to you on what we talked about. I am going to make sure Eben is going to be all right. So if you'll excuse us,
Yeah, he
please.
might need a little TLC.
As she basically just lifts Eben up and like disappears off into the bar with him.
I'm gonna place Haneke's drink in front of her. And like, drink this one.
I'm going to I'm gonna get up and leave.
Whatever, I'll drink them both.
Had my meat pies.
Even you, big guy, make a Constitution save.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're fine.
Well, fuck.
You're fine.
I throw them both back and I just follow her out.
Bartender starts calling after you, like, "Hey!"
No, I paid him.
Oh,
I
you
paid him.
him. Okay.
I paid him. Yeah, I paid him his 20. I paid him. I set 20 gold on the bar as I walked out.
Doorman gives you a very leery look as you walk out. He's like, "I don't see Rupert anywhere."
I want to
I
flex
like-
on him. Can I flex on
Yeah,
him?
we both flex at him. Like, what's up?
Oh my god. Just go, get out of
That's
here.
what I thought. You don't want none of this. We're talents.
Even I can't really not be caught up in his being ridiculous. And I will just howl as I run out the door with all my
Robots.
things.
Am I intoxicated at this point?
You're intoxicated.
I'm gonna walk up to the first guard I see. I'm gonna be like, what's the man good? Where's the best place to find a drink around here?
Oh my god. Is anybody else doing anything, by the way?
I think
Nope.
we kind of just ruined
I
it.
did have some errands to do, but other people can go.
Now let's see. What are you up to, Rupert?
So I'd like to, like, way earlier in the day, visit a liquor store.
Okay.
Oh God!
Oh, nice.
Oh!
I'm going with Rupert,
Oh!
Oh,
unless you're piecing out on me.
I was trying to just run and get away real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, you're trying to buy some shit.
Yes.
All right. So you're out in Terria, on your onesies.
Okay, so I want to find a liquor store of decent repute, I suppose.
You find a
Or
store.
just a normal liquor, yeah, a decent to upscale liquor store.
You find a liquor store around the central square. You see a sign out front that says "Spirits of Decent Repute."
Oh, awesome! I will enter.
Behind the counter, you see a elven man. Says, "Greetings. How may I help you?"
Hello, sir. I need a few things from you and your store of good repute.
Well, I like to say decent repute, but good repute works as well. We just got a stock of Lincian wines in, if you would like to sample those.
Oh, those do sound delicious, but perhaps another time. The first of the things I am looking for is a flask. My current one is a little bit old. I'm looking for something potentially a little more old-fashioned. Do you have other flasks?
Absolutely. Let's see. He kind of leads you to a peripherals section. A bunch of different flasks are lined up. Some are made of silver. Some look fancier than others. Some look a little bit more worn, like intentionally worn. Some are leather bound, some are not. Take your
You
pick.
see, my current flask is very, I would say, modern. I'm looking for basically the cheapest looking flask you can find.
Alright.
Just one that would not draw attention.
Here's one. I think straight from the 1000th century, or 100th century, 10th century. Jesus Christ.
100,000 century. What? I'm drunk too, bitches.
Korgath is infecting me. Yes,
Korgoth's just celebrating the win.
I've managed to hold on to this one for a while. People say it's bad luck, because if you see here, it's got the symbol of the flame. Many people say that was the symbol of Janus.
Who?
You're not
I
going
do
Korgath,
not
shut
believe in bad luck. So I will take it.
up. Very well. This one's pewter.
Excellent. As long as it looks unassuming, that's all that matters.
It certainly does.
Good. Okay, second item I need from you. I'm looking for whiskey. In particular, the worst whiskey you have. Stuff you wouldn't even give to your own dog.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hate you so much right now.
The elven man kind of scratches his brow, and he's like, "You have interesting tastes, Mr. Halfling."
It
Let
gets
me see.
better, just wait.
Oh, it's going to one of these days.
Let's see. Well, you can't get much worse than whiskey from a place where grain does not grow very much, so here is some hewn-in whiskey. I think they make it out of rocks.
Interesting. Is this rare or very common? I'm curious.
It's quite common. A lot of taverns around here stock it by the barrel load, because people are cheapskates.
Do you have any rare, shitty whiskey?
Rare, shitty whiskey. I
Yes.
like your style.
Oh my god.
I have some that I just started aging a week ago.
That sounds perfect.
All right, let me find a ladle for you, and I will scoop it out.
Question here. Give me a moment, and then you can just scoop it into my current flask. And what I'm going to do is dump all of the good whiskey into the shitty flask, and then, like, drink whatever drippings I can get out of the good flask, and then wash it out, and then dump the shitty whiskey in the good flask.
Right. The the man kind of shakes his head. He's like, the things that I do. He scoops out some of the fresh, unaged whiskey into the unassuming flask. Or into your current flask, sorry.
Yes, the nice one.
Into the nice one.
Excellent. And the last item I need from you, do you sell rum by any chance?
Yes. A bit more exotic.
Do you have again, I'm switching up on you. I'd like to see your fine bottles of rum.
Okay. We have some Cypresian rum, made with molasses and spiced heavily. Just like this. He pulls down a top shelf, very fine looking glass bottle of rum. There is a seal on it of a couple of bird wings. Yes, the Aarakocra found that you can age rum with molasses to give it an even sweeter flavor than just sugarcane.
Interesting. How much do these usually run for?
These, being as exotic as they are, usually run about 15 golds a bottle.
Fair enough. I will take it.
Alright. Is there anything else, sir?
While he's doing this, instead of asking while I'm asking that guard where I can get a drink, I'm gonna remember that Mr. Puddlefoot owes me some of the finest whiskey in all of Centra.
I think you need to roll an intelligence check.
And I'm gonna ask the guard
all that information.
where Mr. Puddlefoot is, instead of where I can buy the best drinks.
First of all, make a insight check at disadvantage.
Ooh. No, he told me he was gonna give me.
He did, but you're drunk as fuck right now. Yeah, that
Also,
doesn't...
keep in mind, my little shopping spree happened probably hours before this.
No, I know what you're doing. I understand what you're doing. I just know that you promised me the best whiskey. You promised me a drink if I caught you.
That doesn't quite spring to your mind at the moment, Korgath. So the elven liquor store keeper kind of scratches his head and he's like, all right, so altogether that's 16 gold, 15 for the rum and 1 for everything else.
A fair price for one excellent drink and the other as well. You understand? Okay. I will gladly pay.
All right.
256 gold. Wow.
I was trying to deduct what I have. That is my stash currently.
So items in hand, you leave the market, I assume.
Okay, yes, and I would like to make one more stop by a flower stand.
Okay.
And buy a rose. A very fresh, nice-looking rose.
You get sold a very lovely-looking rose by a woman in a pink dress with long brown hair.
Excellent. Then I would like to make my way back to the Aeolian, and before I get there, I'd like to cast invisibility on myself.
So, invisible. You don't even have to get into the door before you hear the crowd shouting, "Rupert! Rupert!"
Does he see Korgoth starting the chant for Rupert? Because Korgoth and Haneke started the chant for Rupert because the performers were not that good.
That's true.
Don't drag me into that. I didn't start anything.
I did. I was Rupert. I did. I was all about that.
Unless, wait, you said this happened like way before their little spree.
This would probably be during their little meat pie, or they're talking with whoever, or during their meat pie.
I mean, if he heard the yelling of Rupert, he would have possibly known that it.
I mean, I would have definitely heard them chanting, but I'm not going to respond to it.
No, but you saw me start the chant. Is all I'm getting at.
Sure.
Making friends.
I'm looking out for my homies.
So that's around the time you arrive, but invisibly.
Yes. I would like to, first of all, sneak up, put the rose on the counter, top, and then go up to my room.
Okay. Alright.
And then I would like to take the old, nasty-looking flask and hide it very carefully. Because there should be nobody in the room, correct?
Unless Smiley's in there. I don't think he is.
On a 1.
Okay, so I hide the nasty flask. Oh.
Ooh.
I hide the nasty flask, and then I find. I mean, I'm sure we have a little parchment paper or something like that, correct?
Oh, yeah.
I take out my quill because I would have a quill to write songs with, and I tear a little piece off and write to Mr. Smiley from Mr. Puddlefoot, and I put it around the rum bottle and then put it on wherever he sleeps on the floor.
Aww.
Nice.
And then I pop out the window and go along my way. Because I don't feel like performing tonight. No, I'm sorry. I have one more thing I wanted to do. I want to get a fresh change of clothes.
Alright, you change your clothes.
Because they probably are currently all spidery.
You're very right about that.
And then I go out and go along my way.
On your way out, you see Vanessa kind of looking curiously at the rose on the countertop. She can't
And
see
there-
anything.
Okay, one more question. So at this point, are they, like Korgath and Hyaniki, are they like just conversing with the two people?
I imagine that's the point when you leave, yeah. You see them talking with
okay.
Evan and Lana.
Just making sure. And then I will leave and go to another tavern and play there for the evening.
Okay. Cool. Busy halfling. Busy and covert.
Mm-hmm. So did the guard tell me where I could buy a drink?
The guard shrugs and he's like, you look like you've had enough, actually.
I'll be like, yeah, you're probably right. And I'm going to start making my way back out the north gate where I camped the night before we went looking for the spiders. I'm going to start a little campfire, and I'm going to pass out.
Alright. You find a nice little spot, sort of away from people, and build a campfire with no trouble.
Yeah, I just enjoy sleeping outside. Lay out, look underneath, looking up to the stars till I fall asleep.
Interesting evening. Did anybody else have an interesting evening?
Now just finds like a comfy warm spot and soaks up some sun while reading his new books. Then when it gets real late, like probably really late, he'd make his way back to the Aeole and set up shop in the bar room again, where he hung out the previous evening.
Cool. Do a intelligence check plus your proficiency.
So an intelligence save.
Yeah.
Basically.
So I can just hit the button.
Nice. So you've been sort of mildly exposed to the idea of algebra before, by Milo. but what you're uncovering with the book that you're reading now is an entirely new way of doing it, substituting numbers with letters, of all things.
Crazy.
You managed to sort of wrap your head around the notation and the axioms, the balancing of equations. And you start to see the point of it, and you figure it would be pretty useful in terms of figuring out even more complicated equations. So you now sort of have a like an Algebra 2 level understanding of it, I want to say.
Okay. Alright. I recall those times.
Oh, yes. Which, you know, in, like, the time period this is set in, that's, like, really crazy
Super advanced.
Yeah.
I can solve for slope.
Yeah, you can do that. You can. The idea of, like, graphing out functions, and although not quite as refined as how we see them today, you do have the concept of a function that takes an input and arrives at an output. Jacko did mention that this was sort of one of the fundamental building blocks of understanding magic, so Milo reads along with you as much as a book can read. Occasionally making a few comments, like, I've never seen it done like that before, but it makes sense. Oh. You see new markings start to appear on his empty pages.
Nice.
I'm out. I'm just campfire going, snoring, sawing the Z's, enjoying being out in the sun, not in captivity, or not in the under the stars, not in the sun. But I'm just snoozing away.
I have put Korgath to sleep. Alright, I think if that's everybody's evening, we can take a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, that puts me back up. Pee. Poop. Gives me all 3 rages back, and that's the extent of my spells.
It's getting late IRL. Would it be
Yeah, it
easier if we decide on some sort of job for the DM before we...
If we just killed it right here?
Yeah,
just saying
we
if it would be easier
pick
for
it
him
back
if we
up?
picked a new job before we ended for the evening.
Yeah, so
So that he can prep.
it would.
We
And I
get
can,
back up and we go see Beauregard, or whatever his name is.
We
Been
just
checked.
check the message board. That's
Yep.
where it has the things, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna sleep in.
So morning comes.
A band of troubadours passes
I would
10
like to
feet
ride!
from
As you hear
I kill a band of troubadours.
as you hear a violin sting come out of absolutely nowhere, and then go away just as quickly as it started.
I gotta get a new alarm clock. Oh my god.
Um,
Ah.
but yeah, so the sun starts peeking up from around the horizon. Wherever you guys were sleeping becomes illuminated. You hear the various bustlings of the people of Terria awaking. You don't have much of a hangover, Korgath, because that was a pretty good Constitution save.
Rupert owes me some whiskey.
Smiley, if you returned to your room at the Aeolian, you found a very nice-looking bottle of rum.
he did. Ah, see, this is why I do it. It's the little things.
It's cypressy from the smell of it.
Smiley, will start drinking it.
It's great.
Day drinking.
I hope this is last night. I mean, I'm not going to stop drinking it during the day, but
You just take some sips last night.
And a little nightcap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the morning
I might
comes.
get up. I'm gonna make my way to the Talon's place,
Okay. So, assuming
hoping I see my crew there.
maybe.
Like a good little Talon, I totally would have gone to go find out what the next job was.
Benjamin's there. As you arrive, he kind of smirks. He's like, back alive after the first contract. That's better than a lot of other Talons.
I show off my now dubious-looking Spider-Man.
Yes, a trophy. You might want to have that taxidermed before it starts to really stink. Maybe you don't know what taxidermy is. That's fine. Ask somebody else about it later. Well, I can't rank you up just yet. Not after one contract, but after your work with my buddy Jonathan down at the Drunken Monk, and Jocko sent a message ahead of you saying that you did a very wonderful job. I'm thinking if you take care of maybe 1, 2 more, we can bump you up. Unfortunately, haven't had any new contracts at your level come in just yet, but there's still 2 of them left from earlier.
Which one's
Can we look and see what 2 they are?
Yep.
I don't know what fucking 2 they are. Can
Red
somebody look and
Wall
see what 2
to
they
the
are?
north to investigate a grave.
Yes.
Alive at night with music or something.
Yes, so reports of a mausoleum, a graveyard, bothering the townspeople by coming to life at night with music. Loud music. And a young lady in town whose husband has gone missing down near the Sowood.
No, I don't care. Pick somebody.
Does-
Pick
Does
Nag.
the bird cleric of the cycle of life and death have a care about a graveyard?
It doesn't matter.
we should
Wanna
say
make sure you didn't have
that's gone missing.
Okay.
He might be
Huh?
dead.
Well, I mean, we're not desecrating the dead, are we?
No, there looks like there's a grave that comes alive at night.
Well, we should probably fix that. Probably.
Right. That
Yeah.
that does not sound like it's adhering to the cycle to you at all.
Yeah,
Things
should
that are
probably fix that, but it's whatever. We'll get to it eventually, I'm sure.
maybe.
If we don't do it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow.
Did we get some extra notches on our badges, Benny?
Maybe after 1 or 2 more.
So let me get this straight. There's a grave, then its residents are rising up and singing and dancing around and partying?
That sounds really cool.
It doesn't
Dance
go,
macabre indeed.
it doesn't go into too much detail, but that does sound like what they're talking about. It just says that it comes alive with music and the dead move.
Has anyone seen the movie Coco?
So we have a guy that plays music.
That I have.
We have a guy that plays music. I'm gonna point at the little man. Why
Yes?
why don't we go fucking party with the dead? I'll count that as a yes.
I'd rather not party with the dead.
Have you ever
You'll
partied
learn
with
a
the
better
dead
song.
before?
Say that again, big man.
Have you ever partied with the dead before?
No, and for good reason. And
But
I don't think our bird friend over here looks very happy about this whole situation anyway.
How do you know it's not any fun if you've never done it?
Have you done it? We're talking
No,
about partying with dead people. That's a little messed up, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, if they get,
We'll take the job.
yeah, there you go.
But
Oh yeah, I'll take that drink of whiskey sometime. I haven't forgot.
Tell you what, I'll give it to you on the way to this next
Sounds
heroic adventure.
that sounds great. Get me all loosened up.
Indeed, I do you have a little or a little glass I can pour some in? We'll figure this out on the way.
No, just hand me your flask.
All right.
I'd rather not to do that.
Redwall's a bit of a modest town. Bit of a further walk this time. You could ride it. It's
I'm walking.
It's 10 miles up to the north.
It's a day's hike.
The walk's
Right.
fine. I mean, I'm waiting on my drink.
If we left in the morning, we would probably get there just before evening.
Go figure.
Yeah, that's fine. I would have got up early. I mean, I would have got up when the sun came up.
Did you get your sword back?
Nope, I just sure didn't. I left it there. I'm fucking pissed at it from now on. Yeah, I went and saw Johan and got my sword back.
Yep, you get it back, and it feels more evenly balanced in your swing.
I'm gonna spin it around, like just twirl it around, like
Mm-hmm.
feels pretty good. I'm gonna sheath it.
Johan kind of nods. He's like, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. I'll be back.
Maybe
hope
one
so.
day you'll be as good as Evan.
Ooh! Fire.
She wasn't here, so I didn't hear her.
It's fine.
I didn't swing wildly. I didn't and miss and not get to hit for a whole turn.
I mean, you didn't do like 75 damage to the boss either, so.
Well, no, I didn't. I still don't get to double on my damages either.
Haneke's weapon.
That only worked because you guys gave it like rolling on advantage multiple times.
Jeez, yeah.
There's-
Pretty great.
Yep.
That was dumb.
Good old Fairy Fire. Good old Rupert not taking hits. And again, making his concentration checks, as everybody seems to do in my campaign.
Like a boss. Keep doing it.
Ah,
Don't ever
will
stop.
do. This means I need to take Warcaster at some
When I get to level 6, it'll
Oh,
be
no.
easier on you, homie. Because I can reduce the damage by 2d6 every round.
I mean, even every time I take damage, I still have to roll.
I know, but I can-
DC 10.
DC 10 or better.
if he reduces the damage to 0, does that count?
I think the trigger is taking damage, so it wouldn't count.
Yeah.
But if it reduces it to 0, does he take damage?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So, I mean, 2d6 at level 6 is possibly not taking any damage.
Yep, but you're still level 3.
I'm just saying. I'm looking ahead.
Cool. So we have settled on the,
The graveyard.
cool.
Yep.
That'll be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. Cool, well, that's all I have, guys.
Great.
Thank you for,
Thank you for another great session.
Yeah.
thank you,
Indeed.
guys. Thanks for playing with me. I am,
Are we next Wednesday or the 2 Wednesdays?
alright. That's gonna be, depending on everybody's schedule.
Because next Wednesday would have been normal, but we went back to back, so...
Mhm.
I'm up for doing it next Wednesday.
And I'm also down if we would rather do it on Thursdays instead of Wednesdays to give people
Wednesdays-
more time.
Wednesday's
I
been
don't
working with
care.
everybody.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
I can do next Wednesday. When I had the concept for this, it was going to be another cute thing like what I did for the Spider Cave, but I think I'll probably go something more by the book this time. So it won't take too long to put together. It's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can do the 7th if that's what everyone wants to do.
Yeah, I'm down for
Works
next
for me.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Cool.
Laters.
Yeah. Everyone